We are live. What's going on, Tom?
Yeah, I don't know. Where's Tommy tonight?
Yo,
I can't believe you have
I don't even know.
I still
Dude,
can't believe you have that.
This thing is
It's definitely
wild,
surprised
bro.
me. I mean, like, you can't even see my layers here.
I was gonna say, I was looking at your thing, and Rez just goes, "What the fuck did I just log into, bro?" Happy Halloween, everybody who's taking their time out tonight to hang out with us. TJ's running a few minutes behind. He's getting the kids. They're all hyped up, all candied out. I think maybe. I don't know. He's in the backstage, literally
Ringing the
just
doorbells a
popping in
lot
right
too,
now.
maybe.
Speaking of the guest of the hour, TJ, they're muted. How you doing?
The T-Rex mask on.
Yeah. You got some vibes in the background.
I love it, dude.
What's going on, everybody? A little F35 live.
What's up, Resin?
He goes, "What did I just log into?" We got Raptor Tom. Tom, what's on your head right now? Oh, there's cat ears.
Okay. Cat ears.
Yeah, they're getting chopped out for some reason.
I
TJ,
don't get the mask memo, bro. I don't get the mask memo.
You haven't got like an eye patch or anything?
I do actually have an eye patch. My brother bought me one as a joke when I got my cornea abrasion last year. He bought me an eye patch with an eyeball on it.
Dude, this is I did not think this was gonna work. Oh, there you go. Oh man, welcome everybody. If you're hanging out with us tonight, F35 Live Halloween special. Dude, we don't miss streams, man. It's holidays or not, man. We're out here hanging out every Monday night. We got a packed house. We're gonna be maybe a little bit later once everybody gets back in from trick or treating. It's still early on the West Coast right now. It's like 6 p.m. over there. So everybody's getting full on.
A Mad Eye Moody.
Is that thing jiggle?
Perfect.
What's up?
Is that thing is that a bot like a googly eye?
No, I wish that'd be even cooler.
That'd be great.
That'd be wild.
It's a really good googly eye.
The whole like time. Yeah. I honestly bought this thing, this T-Rex head when we were like on a trip with like some friends, like I don't know, probably like 4 or 5 years ago. And somehow it's just been in my closet. No, I swear to God, I've had this thing for way too many years. I was like, I'm never gonna use this thing again. And then tonight, who knew we were streaming on Halloween? But we're here, dude.
Worked out like that.
Yo, is that Excision? Yeah, dude. TJ, what's your name, dude?
Yeah, how do you see, Tommy? I want to know that.
Don't worry about it, dude. I got eyes.
Yeah, he's got eyes on the side of his head. What are you talking about?
This is
Yeah,
my
right
good
here,
eye.
dude. You see my eye? Now I can't see.
I think of Beetlejuice when they stretch their face out, make it long to look scary.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yo, we're
the eyeballs and the tongue.
Yes, I can just eat. Just stick my tongue out a little bit. We're chilling. No, dude, we got a little Halloween theme out. Dude, I remember last year when we did I felt like last year's episode, like 2, because it was the Halloween one, was so underrated because we had like the graphics, we had the little moons. It wasn't even like fully like utilized.
There's also like a third, I think second or third episode too.
It's literally our second episode, I think.
Yeah, it's crazy how early that actually was.
This shit's gonna give me a headache. This is what I
Dude,
think.
I feel like I'm about to decide. I can't even breathe right now. So we'll see how long this lasts. But for anybody hanging out over here, wondering what the hell's going on, happy Halloween. You're tuned into F35 Live, our weekly live stream where we talk CNFTs, and later on into the podcast or show, we're going to be hosted with Cardano Papi over from FutureFest, talking CNFTs and their new event. So I thank you guys for joining us on this this holiday night. And hopefully you guys got some candy. I don't know, you have some tricks or you have for some treats. We got some treats.
We got some treats? What we got?
We got some treats tonight. We got I don't know if anybody got a chance to see the Happy Hoppers. If you get a chance to see that, I posted the link over there, TJ. You're our share screen guy tonight. The pool PM for that. Maybe you can see a few of those.
Where'd you post that?
Over in our private chat. I don't know if you can see that.
No, it's old. I don't see
what?
Anything. I gotta resend it.
I can't even see what button this is.
I'm taking this patch off, bro. I can't do this.
You got to want to
steamed up. I mean, I wish we were in a studio right now so I could throw stuff at you, TJ, and just see like if your depth perception was off.
One of those episodes gonna be there. Yeah, I'll be a third eye. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
Kind of looks
like your miner.
Yes, that's what I was literally about to say. It looks like he's in the mine. You mining some fiat today?
Yeah, not like under 18.
Yeah. This is Harry Potter music in the back. Does that sound all right?
I
Can you
mean,
even hear it?
yeah, I can hear it.
All right.
Look at that. There
Is
you
it on
go.
the telephone right before the episode?
Yeah, you know, I restreamed tonight for whatever reason. The music wasn't even working, so we just decided to go YouTube phone status.
Bust out the old xylophone.
Easy peasy. There it is.
TJ's third eye, my whispering eye, Curly.
Ooh. Yeah, so yeah, those are some of the hoppers. I mean, you can find them on jpg.store too, but we got a few of these tonight. We'll be running the Nightbot. So you guys hang out throughout the stream. And if you guys want, you get to win a chance to win some hoppers tonight. So I don't know. These were dope, dude. They had like
I actually
five
really
or
like these, honestly.
six, maybe 5 or 6 different variations.
I
of
like
these.
pretty much all the hopper art. So
Dude, they came out like really good. I think my favorite, I don't know if it's the Deep Forest one, or this one, or that middle one right there, the Spooky OG. Even the
This one?
Spooky Swimmer. Yeah, I think that one might be my favorite.
No,
I
I like
think the
Junkyard and
Deep
Deep
Forest.
Forest. Yeah.
Deep Forest looks
for
badass
sure.
too. Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
big fair.
Junkyard, I like the colors the best, but honestly, he's got a little bit too much going on for me. I can't like pick out the shape well enough. Whereas like Deep Forest is like perfect.
Deep Forest is just like he looks like a sea
These are
creature.
really good.
They're all
But yeah,
really good. I
throughout
like
this-
them quite a bit.
There's one other one that's like a mummy looking one that's wrapped up in there somewhere. But yeah, you guys will be able to get a chance to win that tonight. So just hang out and chat. You don't need to do anything other than that.
Petbots has cool ones too. I saw you guys posting. I really like those ones as well.
I did. Were those over on? I forgot how to get those because I think Shiny was telling me about them. I know Massa and the guys.
Some people were showing them in the showroom. These look really cool. I actually like these a lot.
Were they doing like a little like overlay over your pet bot, or were they like individual like just spooky like versions?
To be honest, I'm not quite sure. I just thought they looked pretty cool looking.
Yeah, they look really dope.
Someone, yeah, a couple people got some really good looking ones. That's what you're showing out, TJ, in our Discord. I really like.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the Halloween theme stuff, dude. There's so many good NFTs for this. And I think today we're celebrating the 1 year anniversary, or was it yesterday for Good Charlotte's Clay Nation?
It was today, the 1 year, because they did it on Halloween. Yeah. 1 year was today, and they had the space for it. I actually listened to it for a little bit.
Oh, did you get a chance to listen to it? I was at work today.
I shared it on in our Discord.
Yeah, I know. I saw the thing, but I just like was busy at work, so
Yeah,
I
I
missed it.
listened for a little bit. So Paul Thomas is up there, Joel Madden. They were talking with Lena from Clay Nation, and JPG was a speaker too. I didn't get to hear them speak when I was in there. I was only there for about 10 minutes, but it was just cool to hear them talking about how the space has changed so much in a year, but how Clay has been so good at marketing and just being kind of ahead of the game of what's about to come with what they have going on.
Yeah. Well, that's any juicy news or any fat alpha, as you like to say?
I was only over the first 10 minutes and no fat alpha that I heard.
Damn,
so
no
maybe
fat alpha.
that I got.
Oh man.
You see that one Resin just posted in the Discord, the Scarecrow?
Let me see.
Ooh, no, I did not. It's so hard to have.
Ooh, I like that one too. These are all really good. I actually like these.
How did people get the Petbot ones? Did you have to met with the Pet Bites or whatever? The token? No? Yeah.
No,
Well,
I have no idea.
Me neither.
Is that my Discord?
I haven't been in chat since like Thursday or Friday.
No, it's my phone. You hear the little music in the background?
Oh my dude, I'm tripping. I'm like muting everything behind scenes right now. I'm like, why is it doing that?
Oh, your notifications.
Yes, I can hear it. It's driving me insane.
I want to put that in so many of our podcasts, like for the MP3s. I want to like just sneak it in there, just like the Discord, like the text alert sound, or like Discord like notification, just because it'd be like light in the background. So it'd be like you'd be driving along listening and just hear like Discord notifications going off. Like, what the fuck? I'm not getting any.
Are you hearing my Discord notifications too?
Constantly. That's why I literally was trying to mute everything.
Oh, I could shut that down for
so 100 minted with pet bites. That's cool.
Okay.
30 pet bites, one per person. Only 100 of them?
That's dope.
Damn.
Well, missed out on that one today.
Speaking of today, I went to mint that. Was it the Book of
Ikigai?
Yeah.
So I let Tommy try it first.
I have it
in
front of me, but I wanted Tommy to pronounce it.
Tommy steps up and swings for the fences. I'm just gonna freeze up and strike out looking. Did you guys try? You guys try for those?
I was going to, so I made a Flint wallet today, and I sent amount to get 3 of them to the Flint wallet, and my balance wasn't showing up all day. I think there was a Flint issue with the server, So I of course missed out on it. And they fixed it finally, but I was just like, super annoyed that I could not even attempt it because of the Flint wallet thing. Because I was gonna have to do mobile, but it was showing 0 balance. But when I checked the pool PM, it was showing that I had ADA in there. It was driving me crazy. Yeah.
See, I connected over on like for the one like break I had right after lunch. I connected like right at 1:30 because it was there in the secret, like was it Secret Ghost Society's website that you had to connect to?
Yes. Yep.
And I wasn't really sure. I was watching like the TGT, the little hand alpha chat, and everybody was like, I don't know. Like nobody, everybody was kind of on the fence about it. So I was like, I'm just going to go and I'll mint one and see what happens. Because there were 99 ADA. And then I somehow got in right away. I had my wallet already connected and it just got right through. And then all of a sudden I see everybody's like, yo, it's reserved all the way out. And I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, dude, insta sellout. I was like, damn, that's pretty
instantly, yeah.
That's what I was going to say. I was a little bit late on that. I like finally jumped in the Discord in the afternoon because I had some, end of month like work stuff. So I got in and I was like, oh, like, all right, let me check this. I'm like, oh, way gone, way late.
Like they were like fully gone.
Not even close. Things are selling fast, man.
Dude, what's the floor on that? What is the floor on those things right now?
100. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, yeah, I sold mine for 120. I got like the bottom tier common one. So I bailed out a little early because I figured it was going to either do one of two things. I was going to hit the Hail Mary and the things were going to take off, or I was just going to flip right away. So made my 10 ADA and moved on. But people do those anime projects right now. They're hot. They're so hot right now.
Words minted a good one, and so did someone else bought on secondary a good one.
Was it Jay that got a nice one?
No, someone bought one in our Discord, and
I hate pants. I forget who it was.
No, Money-ish. He bought one for $3.95.
Oh, Money Mike. Yeah.
Money-ish. No, Money-ish. He bought it for $3.95 and sold for $600 today. So he made a little zippy flip.
There you go. What's going on? Is that Devo? I can't read. It's like blurry.
Yeah.
Devo. What's up?
What's going on? What's going on? Happy Halloween. Thank you guys for joining us.
What's up? TJ, what's up? Great name. Love the name.
TJ's always
Swaggins. Shout out to all the TJs out there,
Yeah, thanks for everybody hanging out here. Proxy's up there. Everybody hanging out on a Halloween night. So I was saying the West Coast right now, they're probably still out trick-or-treating, So you may get a little late surge when our boy Cardano Papi comes on a little bit. Cardano Papi. I just love calling him that.
I know.
I'm going to say that when he gets on.
Did you say it to him when you met him at CNFTcon?
Yeah, no, literally, he was walking in the lobby at CNFTcon. I caught him like he didn't even see me. I go, hey, Papi. He just looked over me. And I'm like, what's up, dude? And he goes, come here, buddy. Come on, bring it in. It was funny, dude. Avoiding the kids' party downstairs. I hear you on that. There's so many kids probably down underneath the apartment down there because we live in a community here and up in Orlando that's super popping where like people drive in to get they have like $1 million houses on the outside. Nowhere near what I live in. I live in an apartment, but these kids are like walking up and down the block, just like stacked with like full candy bars and stuff. So it's crazy down there right now.
Full candy bar. I saw the video of this guy who's gonna pass out 2 liters of soda. Like his whole living room was filled with 2 liters of soda that he's gonna pass out. I'm like, what the
Jesus? I'd be so upset if my kid came home with 2 liters of soda.
I wouldn't be that upset.
I wouldn't be upset. I'd be like, yeah, give me that. But
I'd be kind of pissed if someone gave that to me. Like, come on, lady, I need to stay mobile out here. Like, I can't be carrying around all night.
Yeah, 2 liters is a little intense.
What is this?
A 20-ounce bottle, and I'm good.
Yeah, come on.
Absolutely.
Here, Tommy trying to keep his online persona alive. He's in an apartment, but it's actually a $3 million apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Orlando, look at our shout out Belle Isle, dude. That's wild over there. Yeah, I'm more towards the downtown area of Orlando, but not too far on the outskirts of that.
What's your exact address, Tommy?
It is 123. I don't have the flash.
You lagged out for
there.
a second.
Yeah, you lagged out for a second. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that? I said it was 123 Park.
What's up, Curly? What's up, Oside, Fobar? Grimmy coming in.
Oh, Grimmy, what up, Oside?
D-Fez, what's up, buddy?
Shout out to everybody over in chat tonight. If you guys got some costumes, dude. Yo, anybody dress up tonight? We got TJ who's got his third eye. We got Tom cat ears. I'm really curious, Tom, why do you have this?
Oh, I don't. Someone had there was cat ears. And the other option was like rabbit ears, but the rabbit ears were like all fucked up and like ripped to pieces. So I was like, I'll take the cat.
There you go. Is that actually like a cheetah, like a leopard, maybe?
Probably, yeah. I mean,
a little different.
Yeah.
We're going like I don't even know what this is when a movie came out. I don't know if it was like the one of the Jurassic Parks with Chris Pratt that came out like a few years ago. I think this is what it's got to be from.
Yeah, you're the raptor or whatever.
You're blue.
Clever girl.
Dude, I'm just talking
Surprised
into
you didn't
the
make your
mic.
name Clever Girl tonight.
I just
Yes,
Tummelasta
What's up, Tony? What's up, Anaximander?
Crypto Bot
Boy.
And Balloon Burns.
I was saying that, Fobar. They need to have like a little crypt or Cardano something up there in Orlando because it's a good spot for it. Honestly, you got the international airport there. There's so many. What I want to say are like buildings. What are those buildings called? I can't think right now. That the CNFTcon was at like big warehouse style hotel building.
Center.
There you go. Can't think of the damn name. Yes,
guys.
Yeah, CNFTcon would be great. Let's just bring it to Orlando.
What's I'm saying?
Absolutely. Bloomberg is asking, did we mint any Halloween NFTs? We did. I did mint the Happy Hoppers. And some people were showing off their Petbot NFTs. I'm curious, did you guys mint anything? The Hoppers will actually have some up for grabs. We'll probably do our first giveaway maybe in about like 12 minutes from now. We'll run the bot chat for that. So
I thought you were going to throw them up in the air or see people grab them out like a bouquet at the wedding.
Oh, Grimmy, dude. I totally, underneath this T-Rex mask, I'm right there, dude. I'm dressed up as an aging millennial. Same.
So he just doesn't. No, he's a soul user. He's a dinosaur.
As an ETH user. Dude, I'm a dinosaur. I'm an old relic, dude.
He's not drugs.
I love the name. But yeah, no. So this week, obviously, we got a bunch. This feels like we're in a little, like you said, we're in the middle of that bear market or that bull market inside the bear market. Bull run.
Yeah, things are still doing well. If you outside of that, like the main new ones, but there's still old ones that are pumping well too, though. Like
it seems like we're seeing NFTs are doing well, even when crypto maybe not as having the same reaction.
Even ADA's doing well. ADA was up to like what 41 cents and jumped back up a little bit.
Yeah, it's sitting at 40 now, just chilling. I was expecting to go a little lower.
It's just everybody's waiting for this, like these elections, these announcements and stuff, like regulations. So the longer that we wait, everybody wants this to go up. I've seen so. And in the meantime, until all that stuff happens, we're just waiting on them. So
I feel like too, everyone is waiting for the midterm elections because that's going to be tell the time what's going to happen after that. Like, is it going to go down significantly, or is it just going to be kind of steady for a bit, steady, and then go start trending upwards? Who knows? No one will know until after that midterm election.
We got I don't know if you guys got a chance. We got FlatDarkEarther here. From the old money over here. I don't know if you guys got a chance. He dropped a new song for the Ori.
No, I didn't hear that.
Who dropped that song?
FlatDark FDE, Mfer FDE, FlatDarkEarther from old money. He's got a little clay. I don't know if you guys got it. I mean, I don't have the link. I can't type right now. I keep trying to type, but I hit like 4 different buttons. It's really hard with this head on.
I thought Raptors were supposed to be smart. Come on, man. I've seen those Jurassic Park movies.
Can we get music on here, Tommy? Your notifications are destroying me.
Are they still ticking on?
Dude, they're so annoying.
I'm surprised that people didn't pick up on that and chat.
God, it is like literally like I cannot focus. I keep hearing that and it just drives me crazy.
I was expecting you to say that, TJ, and people to just like go spam the fuck out of it because they could hear it come through.
Can you imagine?
Dude,
it was wild.
Tommy just said it.
No, I thought you didn't turn it off, Tommy?
I did turn it off. Were you still hearing it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's your guys' stuff, dude.
There's no way it's mine. I never have it on.
I think I got mine off. I don't know.
No, there's no reason I'd be hearing my own audio like that.
Yeah, it's off, dude. So we'll see what happens there. Let me know if you hear it again.
I'd have to share again with sound, right?
Yes. I'll shut up if you do that. Give a little preview.
Discord 100%.
Yeah. FDE.
This is musical.
OREMOB. Let's get it. OREMOB going hard. Flow is floating. Oh my God. I'm up grands. I went ham. Don't be mad. You did not. I was only gonna man 3. But the FOMO got me. Thought I went and sent for 10 and ended up with 13. But who's counting?
Yo, shout out to FDE, dude. Oh, we lost TJ altogether. Did he just get booted out of the stream?
He just broke
TJ, FDE's music went too hard. Just booted him out the stream.
Watching the Raptor head bump along to that. It was fantastic.
Dude,
Oh yeah, I mean he does a great job for sure.
Yeah, shout out to.
I want to know where he gets the beats from. Does he just get like those from like a free use website? Is he making those over there?
Yo, right? Yo, FD, do you make your beats, or who does all that stuff for you?
They're solid.
You just straight broke TJ stream at Sue Fire, man.
No, I literally. I don't want to tell that.
What'd you do?
The noise of the Discord is driving me insane. If it's not yours, then it is mine. I went to do the task manager just to close down Discord.
That time it was yours.
And I literally hit sign out on my computer for a moment.
TJ just straight up FD stuff was just banging, just blew his computer.
I don't know why
he's
doing that.
Spits that hot fire, dude. Yeah, you make most of your beats, dude. That's dope, bro. No, I love that song.
No, I wanted to listen to that again, but shit, that pissed me off.
Catch it up, dude. We got to add some background now. Can you add is the music source working for you?
Let me see.
Because it wasn't working for me earlier. So I feel like now it's too quiet if you don't do that. Give us a little there we go. Okay. See, I don't feel weird like
a Jason stream like the music the whole time.
Right?
Jason, right? That's the breathing, like the right?
Dude, that'd be so annoying. Can you imagine the whole stream?
Entire time in your background.
I feel like I'm eating pumpkins over here, dude. Just crushing pumpkins, dude.
Thank God I turned it off.
Okay, we're back. All right, I think we're good right now. We're coming up 9:23. No, that was one big thing. He did that song for OREMOB, dude. I feel like there's been two things that have been taking over my timeline this past week. Obviously, Mallard's is one, and shout out to Mallard Monday tonight. But OREMOB, dude, they took over. I feel like this last few days. I don't know about you guys. Have you guys been catching up with them? They kind of went off. Last we had looked at them, they were like right around 300 floor for the podcast, and they had shot all the way up to into 800s at one point.
I didn't see it get that high. Wow, I thought it was like
yeah.
No, I didn't see it get all the way to 8. That's even crazier.
I saw it pumping, so I'm not an artist by no means, but I still stand by what I said. I really like the rares. I like the rare ones, but the floor ones, I'm not a fan of. I'm just gonna get behind purchasing one of those. But I will say the OREMOB has definitely taken over Twitter.
Bro, did you see?
I kept seeing them. I was FOMOing a little bit for the rare ones. Like, yeah, those ones are kind of cool. That looks kind of cool. But the floor ones, I'm like,
someone did a sick ass edit today. One of the guys Mecha. I gotta see if I can find. I'm not rugging too hard. I'll find it for you guys because it looks someone animated it. It looks so good. If somebody has that in the chat, if you can post that.
How many did you get, Tommy?
I ended up minting 8 of them. I sold a few, and then I ended up buying. I have 6 currently still.
Oh damn! Okay, you got a bit then.
I'm just not a fan of how many of the floor ones are the Jimmy teeth.
So I looked at it, Tom. It's actually not Jimmy teeth. So there's top teeth. Those are actually the top and bottom teeth, but he's got a mean mug side thing going on. I actually looked into that.
Okay, looks like Jimmy though.
So it does. But that edit this guy made for this with the sound it was actually really good. If you could play that with sound, dude, do that.
Play with sound. I hate that I have to do back out, do the whole thing again. Come on now.
Play that. That's a sick edit.
I think that was a cool edit. I just think of J.P. He's like, it's because you don't have robot ears.
I did. That music though was getting me like that. But so I've been seeing this a lot.
I like that kind of music, like that kind of. But that's what I thought in my head when I saw it.
I've been seeing some people do some of the edits with the shadowing themselves, and they're talking. I guess there's going to be a toggle feature for shadowing in the future for these. So he just decided purposely to do it without it for whatever reason.
So he just kind of gave us a raw piece of art in a sense, I won't say unfinished, but
no. Well, they're gonna do the cases. You know how they have all the cases for the OG ones? There's gonna be a case, a toggle with the shadowing and stuff. So, I don't think the way they put about their tweet too, because they have some crazy stuff they're doing for 100% sellout. They're taking people to Germany or something, doing a full on giveaway kind of thing for them. But see the tight hoodie down there in the bottom left with the shadowing.
Mm-hmm.
So that was people have been doing edits, or people in Discord have been doing that. So I think
that actually looks a lot better with the shadowing, in my opinion.
Right, it's a specific art style, and I think that's been the biggest criticism of them. That's the biggest thing I think everybody's harping on right now. Which you know, whatever. But you have a tweet below it, TJ. I'm sorry, I got another one. I guess I should have just told you to search OREMOB on Twitter, and you can find all these. Okay, I'll post it here if I can find it. Control V.
Yeah, where the thing
Can't get over that. You got to see how long you can go.
Right, so there's another one where people are doing some of the shadowing.
See,
on it.
that looks like that.
I like that. I like that a lot.
It's crazy how much just that detail can change.
So you guys are obviously would prefer that out to what's currently out there.
I do. Yeah.
For the floor, yeah.
Like lighting, yeah. That,
I don't mind the flat stuff for like the rarer ones, but the floor ones, yeah, I'm not huge on it. And it's not, again, I'm no artist at all. It's just my artist subjective, of course.
Well, it was like we just watched that video. We just watched that video that you played that the edit the one of the community members made, and that was a great edit. And like, you know, the little joke caption they had on top was like, how many effects should we have to add to this? And the answer was just yes, because he put like all the effects in it. And I mean, that's how I can, you know, some of these, it's just like, just the more detail, the better. Like, just keep going. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why the rares do look so good, because there is so much small detail and cool references going on.
So I went back to, because this guy, Mr. Singularity, I can't read it up there, but
that looks great. That's fantastic.
He put this thread together, and this thread's very helpful for anybody who doesn't know anything about the project outside of just what's currently released. And these are part of some of his art. But if you keep scrolling down, dude, they got some of his stuff he's done in the past. Like, so he just posted that
new
website
too.
Oh, the website.
Like, they have like the prints for sale and stuff. I used them in our last picture. Like they have a lot of cool artwork.
But keep going down a little bit, because I wanted to showcase some of the stuff. Like, obviously, like his artwork, there's all the shadowing and stuff that he's done. Cool. So he's got some cool stuff. But if they did like an article, but he did a video. He did the animation for that video. You don't even got to play there's a Tommy Hilfiger campaign right there too on the Instagram, right? Like, yeah, if you click that. So they actually were on Tommy Hilfiger's actual like official Instagram, and he was doing like the faces on the models of like the real people. Which is a cool little campaign that they did. So he's got like connections in real life to like real brands, which is what people are kind of claiming for like the artwork. So that was pretty cool. You can scroll over to the right on that picture over there. You can see it'll flip a little arrow. Yeah. So you can see a couple different things. And then also, if you go back to that thread, there's a YouTube link right there up a little bit with the guy laying down. God, I'm franking right now. Why couldn't I say San Hollow?
You said it.
No, but I was tripping. Like, it was just like messing with me so hard. It's these T-Rex, dude. My tongue's just like stuck right now. But he did the whole animation for this video right here. It's actually really sick. So you can kind of get an idea of his like art style and stuff like that, and the way he draws. And you can kind of see some of the 10K collection, a little bit of how like his art style and drawing in the video. Like that little get well soon balloon is actually in the 10K collection. It's one of the back traits. So it was cool. I don't know what year this video is from, but it was pretty cool to see this.
It says 1 year ago, but it didn't say this. Oh, June 4th, 2021.
Right. So it was pretty cool to see. Like, he's got real life connections to like big artists like that, and it's just like the animation style and things. So it's not like the dude can't draw. Like, obviously he's got some good stuff. Obviously the 10K collection is what everybody's seeing right now. What's popular. So I think it gives a little context maybe to the portfolio and the artist that he is. I don't know. I think that thread was super helpful, I think, for me to kind of even understand once you're buying in and get past the FOMO and the hype. Does that change like a perspective on the actual like artwork itself? Because everybody is talking about like, hey, what are they going to do? It's like these guys like branding, like these like the t-shirts. Actually, the t-shirts were really dope. I wanted to get a t-shirt as well on the website. But everybody's talking about building like a brand, and I think that's what the big appeal to this is right now.
It wasn't. I mean, I never had a problem. I never doubted the abilities. I just didn't care for the floor ones. As DJ said, like it was hard for me to dive into it when I just didn't really get into like the ones that were accessible to me to buy up that I was probably willing to spend on these.
Yeah,
I like the other ones. I just wasn't a huge fan. I mean, it wasn't that I doubted the ability that he could make it better. It was more just I didn't like what was made as much.
Gotcha. So, I mean, what do you
it's
got?
cool to see how well they've done though, and clearly deserves more of like a deeper look into their future plans or future drops. Clearly has a hype and excitement behind them too.
TJ, I don't know if you can pull up the statistics on that on either OpenCNFT or on JPG.store, but the amount of volume that they've done in the short amount of few days that they've released, less than a week already, I don't know. I feel like there got to be like a record on this, and it was close to like Clay Nation's pitches and Cornucopias and one other one, I think.
Anybody in chat pick these up?
Yeah, what are they at now? 3.3 million?
3.3 million.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane. Less than a week. Like some collections aren't even there. Like they're just hitting like they're like, you know, up to getting to their first million right now. And these guys have done this already in less than a week.
A million's a great milestone. I mean, I'm sure there's some projects that be, you know, like they were happy they hit 500,000 or whatever. Like that's nothing to, you know, turn your nose up at. So, you know, 3 million, that's out of control.
This is a good milestone. I'm not knocking the milestone, but again, wasn't there mint like 250?
252.
It's still a fantastic.
It's a great milestone. I'm just saying, people are not going to
secondary
list for too much lower for spending 252.
But in comparison, though, to be fair with a lot of projects, like it's one thing for like projects to mint and then be a little bit over the floor or just like right around like mint price. But these guys are like,
they're crushing it. They're like they're 2, 3. They went to almost 4x in their floor. Absolutely, 100%. I agree. They did really well.
And I think the encouraging thing too,
they're 590 right now. They're still doing really well.
I think the big metric too is if you go to like the average sale price, which for me you might be able to see that over on JPG, where it was significantly higher than what the floor was, which is telling that people are still like looking for they're so deep like the traits that they have. So we could dive back into this too, but maybe we got a fellow a guest sitting backstage right now. Maybe we want to bring into the conversation a little bit about this. I'm sure he's got something to say on this. Yo, everybody, shout out to the myth, the man, the legend over here, the one and only Cardano Papi. Is he there?
Yo! Oh, shit.
What's going on?
Sorry, I got alarms going off and shit.
The magician.
What's up, guys? What's up? I heard it was a Halloween special, so I wanted to come in my Halloween play, come correct. And then also, Chris, I found this in the closet somewhere, so I'm here. What's up, yo? What's up, boys? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, man. Glad to have you back on here.
Oh, good, man. I'm happy. I am so stoked. Like, the last 2 weeks, in Cardano NFT world has been fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's been nuts. And I'm so happy to be here with you guys to talk about it because I want to talk some NFTs, man.
Yo, well, let's first shout out. I was telling the guys about the story right when I walked into CNFTcon. You were literally the first person I saw in the lobby. And it's what I was like, Papi! Yo, and turned around and it was like, bro, what's up? And you're just like, no, man, we give hugs here, dude. You were like on the way out to the pool or something.
I was there since Thursday, right? And because the con wasn't for a couple of days, so I got there on Thursday. And immediately when I got there, everyone was just like giving me hugs left and right. And I was just like, oh, this is gonna be a party. So like as more people came in, like on Friday and Saturday, I was just like paying it forward, like making sure everybody felt that energy of like, yo, no, you're home, like you're with the homies, like we don't know each other, but we know each other,
Right. Yeah, we go back though, right? We go through the CNFT Taco Tuesday days, like way back when. That feels like forever ago, huh?
That was crazy. Yeah, I have a photo somewhere of me, J Crypto, and
Time for Dylan.
Dick. Yeah, Forbidden Hidden Order. Hidden Order, just chilling, and it was crazy to see like where those guys are at. Like Hidden Order, I think is running everything music related for CNFTcon, and just kind of like he works with everybody in the music industry. Really, like dope because he helped out one of my favorite events ever with the artist named Zoo. He did like this event out in like Japan. And,
oh really?
Well, anyway, not here or there, but like he's amazing. And then Jay Crypto is blowing up. I'm sure you guys know Jay.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got a chance to meet him at the after. I met him briefly with Blake over at the Angel Baby Hit Squad, the after party. Got a chance to talk to him, so it was dope. But yeah, man, it's been good to catch up, see everybody growing inside the space, and we're happy to have you back on, man. And it's been probably about 6 months, I'd say, at least since the last time we had you on, maybe a little longer.
This is the second time, or second appeance has been on the show.
Yes, I had to take that off.
Bro, I'm dying inside of here. I'm just trying to hold it out long enough before give the people a little show over here.
Yeah, you can wear that the whole time.
I thought that was like
a filter?
No, bro, that's a mask, bro.
You probably could have just done masks. That would have made a lot more sense.
He's literally just sweating right underneath
or filters,
yeah. I'm just eating the mic right now. No, this is legit.
And Zoom and stuff, we definitely could have just set up a filter. That'd have been so easy.
It sounds a little staticky too. I don't know. It sounds like our vacuum going on or something.
Yeah, this actual mic that I got may not be so great. Give me a second.
Oh, it does. It's doing. Yeah, if you like get close to it, it does like a little static thing to it. But if you sit it farther away, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Just like that the whole time.
What?
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Cardano Papi. Bye.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was looking at, because it's hard to see with these eyes right here, but it looked like you have two I was convinced you had two microphones. I'm like, why don't you just talk to the other one over there? And it's literally the clay background.
It's his clay.
Wow.
Legit, I thought he had two mics the entire time too.
I'm like, why doesn't he just use the other one? Like, what's the other one?
Yeah, thinking the same thing.
They did a good job with that.
We're all three idiots. I thought the same thing.
No, I had to put my place today. I saw the anniversary on jpg.store.
Yeah.
This morning, right? They're like, 1 year anniversary. Good shard of clays, and I was like, yeah, dude, that's dope. So I did a TikTok on it, and just like what happened over the last year, and I was just like, bro, that's been so like steady, and not like small things, you know, pretty big moves, and I'm just like really happy for Play Nation, everything they're doing, and on top of it, like the whole team is really nice. Like that's like my favorite part, right? When you meet people that you're like investing in and you're spending all this time around in their communities, and then in actuality, they're actually like just great people. Like that makes it like, all right, here, take my money. Like I'm down.
Perfect. Yeah. I don't know what just happened. I think, dude, your mic sounds so much better all of a sudden in that last.
You just fixed
there.
it, yeah.
Whatever just happened, you're good there.
Oh, I saw. Before I came in, I saw you guys were talking about ore.
Yes.
Ore.
You got any? Or buying secondary?
No, I'm in like another side of Cardano right now. Like everybody's like, and no hate for sure. Like everybody's doing the like anime stuff. So it's like Ore and like the Book of Ikigai, right? Like, and I'm over here like I'm on Goats and like Warner Brothers NFTs and Skulls. I'm buying like a bunch of pneumonia. So like I'm like in this other like realm right now.
I like those pneumoniums. How many do you have of those? I saw you post about them the other day.
I can't disclose. But if you look at my public
Dude, that's a spot right there.
Yeah, the mint was today. They of course sold out. It was only 333 of them, and it was like shapes times pneumonia. And the mint was a little rocky, but it ultimately the artwork is all one of ones, and they look amazing.
Dude, I love them. I knew you were back on the Moniums like way back when too. I remember that.
Way back.
Dude, it's cool. There are.
Time he was on.
Yes, yeah, you did. I think we were literally talking about Ammonium when he was first getting going out there. TJ, do you have? Let's we got some giveaways over here. I know we got 5 of them to do over here with the Nightbot. TJ, ever ran one of the Nightbot giveaways?
Did I run the Nightbot giveaway before?
I'm gonna show you how it's pretty quick if you have the Nightbot up. I think it's running right now, right? If you go to the giveaways tab, guys, we have you can do the keyword feature where you can do the exclamation mark and then type a keyword in, and we'll get somebody some happy hoppers, the spooky hoppers. They minted out. Papi, did you see those at all from Happy Hoppers?
I click that and then I hit roll and then it'll show the winner, right?
Yes. TJ, maybe pull the Jake Paul link real quick. You can show those off real quick. And then, yes, TJ, when you go to hit the key, don't hit the run. You don't hit run it until you tell everybody the word. You type the word in, exclamation, whatever the word is, and then let everybody in the chat filter it in, and then press run it, and it'll automatically pick somebody. So maybe we'll pull that link up for the Jake Paul.
Follow that, TJ? I didn't follow that.
Yeah, you go to the thing, you roll it, pick a word and roll it, and then once you get the chat going, then you roll it again. Got it.
What the fuck is
this? Dude, so you see these? They actually released, I think, there are 5 or 6 different variations of the hoppers. But if you hold certain traits, like the mummy, the ooze, I forget, there's a couple of them, maybe the zombie and a few other ones, you're able to mint, and I think now it's public over there. But yeah, there are only 6 ADA to mint these, and there's like 6 different variations. But we're gonna be giving some away happy hoppers. These look so cool. They're like a little preview almost.
Did you get a link for the other one, the last one, Tommy?
For the happy hoppers?
2? Yeah, the other ones that aren't here. We didn't show those, did we?
Oh, they're off. You can just find them on JPG.store.
I was saying, I can pull them up here.
I'd have to go. My computer will break on here if I do that.
But you're all right. I'll pull it up.
Like this, it trips me out that like where like Reddit avatars are right now, because the Reddit avatars are blowing up, and like I don't think the artwork is nearly as good as this is insane.
But the Reddit avatars are just, they're like literally like asking for like NFTs essentially. They're like, guys, how we want to get these, these avatars, we want to pay for them, whatever. It's like, guys, we already have these things. And they're so like, it's so funny how that like works full circle. There's the other ones right there, the spooky ones, and then you also have the mummy looking one too. So yeah, there's 6, maybe 7, 6 of these over there because I'm counting wrong. Yeah, there you go. And there's the mummy one too. I really like the mummy one.
Yeah, I like that one quite a bit.
That one's cool too. Yeah.
Like
but we got
something going on.
Look at that. What's the floor right now on those things? You'll make a few ADA off that. 9 ADA. I'm in it for 6, dude. Let's go. But yeah, let's run one of these giveaways over here for the chat. 'Cause we got I think I got 4 or 5 of these things to give away tonight. So we're gonna move quick here, and then we want to get into FutureFest news here in a little bit too, Papi. After we talk through some of the CNFT stuff. So maybe
we're go with the
Papi,
cliche word Halloween.
Oh, first that's the one right out the gate! Exclamation point Halloween!
Exclamation point Halloween!
All right, chat. If you guys write exclamation point Halloween, we're gonna give you guys like maybe a minute here, and then we're gonna pick a winner, roll that inside a thing, and we'll see who wins this thing. Is it working? Is it loading up the users for you, TJ?
Is it? I put the word in now, right?
Yeah, you put the word in, but don't hit roll until you're ready.
Okay.
All right. Otherwise, somebody's gonna win a little early. But it looks like, oh damn, we got Papi here. Jub, what's going on, dude? We were just showing off these beautiful hoppers you guys have going on right now. Shout out to Jub, happy hoppers.
Shout out to Jub, the CNFTcon. Great gentleman.
Dude, we got a chance to see him right outside, but we didn't get a proper introduction inside. So we got to get them on over here. We just talked to him and the guys over from the Wing Warriors a couple weeks ago. So definitely got to catch up with Jub. But these hoppers are looking sick, so I can't wait to see some of the Gen 2 stuff that they're going to be doing.
All right, I'm gonna roll it. 3,
You're gonna run.
2, 1.
1.
Congrats, Gordo.
Gordo is our winner.
Gordo
First hopper over there.
winner.
TJ, we're gonna pick a hopper for him, dude. Which one do you want?
Gosh, I guess going down the line, huh?
You want to give him the Junkyard?
Yeah, go first down the line. Junkyard.
All right, Junkyard, Gordo. I'm gonna write that in the chat over here.
Oh, throw a dart at your computer, TJ, whichever one it lands on. We'll throw on that one.
Congrats, Gordo. We will.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That's funny aside. He's supposed to be recording.
Is Gordo Recordo?
Gordo is Recordo. Make sure you're inside of the F35 Discord. It should be pinned at the top of this chat here. And go ahead and message TOMMY up there, and I'll get you guys that link. You can find me under the podcaster role. That's how you'll know it's me. And we'll get you that Junkyard hopper. All right. I can't breathe. So with this T-Rex head, it might be coming off here soon.
Understandable.
I mean, you had on for 45 minutes. I'm impressed.
Yeah,
45 minutes, that's commitment right there.
I'm surprised it didn't come off in the first 5 minutes. I was like, oh, this will like break the ice. TJ's a little bit late. We're good to go. And you're still going strong with the Velociraptor helmet.
We get 29 people up in here right now on a Halloween night hanging out with us. You got to keep it on. Put on the show. Give it to the people. Give them what they want.
Wear it the whole time then.
Sorry, I'm literally buying hoppers as we speak. I didn't know this was a thing. Now I want one.
They're cool, right?
Yeah, they're really good. Like I said, I think that it's amazing that the quality of art that's coming out from the CNFT community. I'm sorry, drop the C. Cardano NFT community, and it's amazing. Like the stuff we got on our chain right now is fucking incredible. The artists are super talented. More and more people are deciding to mint on Cardano, and also the hype has just been insane the last few weeks. Everything seems like we're in the bull market, but we're not. But we are.
So I agree. Even projects in general as a whole coming out, they're doing a better approach, marketing and business wise, of what they're offering. Not just not just art, but I'm saying they're offering so much more than just art. In addition to art, I should say, not just art. So I think we're seeing that more and more.
It seems like projects have for sure matured, or the people that are in charge of running the project have maybe done this once or twice before, and now kind of know exactly what they need to do to make sure
exactly
that a community lasting project. So I'm just happy to see stuff, like the Book of Ikigai stuff, is like that stuff is. I can't believe how fast that sold out today. You know?
Oh, in a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
Instant reserved out. That was such a crazy.
They thought things were breaking, and it wasn't broken. It was just sold out. So that's incredible.
Crazy.
Yeah,
we are.
What
Pop, you want to back? Your mic's cutting in a little bit. I don't know what it is. Like sometimes it's good, and other times it's just blasting.
I feel like you have a guy standing off to the side with an antenna. And it like gets like clear sometimes, and then sometimes it gets real fuzzy.
But I'll say when it gets clear, it is super clear.
Oh, it sounds so good when it's clear.
Yeah, he's lifting his leg. Then he's got the antenna right.
Maybe it's like
yeah, exactly.
Maybe I'm just talking like in a weird position for the mic.
No, it's doing it right.
It's
sometimes
like
it sounds good
too.
It's like
it sounds like you're at like the airport, like, and it's just like outside.
It's the air. Hold on, I'll be back.
Do you have a spinning fan that just comes and like hits it and then like goes away?
Yeah, I do. This shit's on oscillate, man.
Oh, bro, that's wild.
He's gonna instantly start just sweating.
Right? Yeah, can't be as bad as it is in here right now. Okay. Yeah, shout out to everybody hanging out with us here real quick. This is our F35 live stream, our weekly live stream that we run 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern. Tonight we are joined by Cardano Papi of FutureFest, the Chief Marketing Officer. It's a Halloween special. I got a T-Rex hat on. TJ's got his third eye. Tom's got his leopard cat ears. We got some pumpkin backgrounds, and we're out here partying with you guys. So just wanted to get that out there, and make sure you guys are hitting that like button if you guys are enjoying the content. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that bell. I'm back to our program.
I was gonna say, was that at the top of the dome? You just write that down. That was pretty good.
You can't read shit in that helmet. He's got it written in the inside of the mask.
It's all up here, dude. I got my lizard brain.
When you said that, I almost wanted to try for a meow, but I wasn't brave enough.
Oh, dude, I would love to do a roar, but I don't even know what that would sound like.
Is there a rhyme or a reason to be toppers? Like why the floors like all over the place? They're like some are like low, some are high. Is there
the ones yesterday that were more expensive were the swimmers, the little swinky swimmers or spooky swimmers. Those were the highest ones I saw yesterday, but they were like a 13 floor yesterday. I have no idea what they are today.
13.
13? You try. We're getting close over here. We'll do one more of those giveaways here, probably in about 10 minutes. But anything else, Papi, that's been going on? Obviously, we talked about the sellout for, how do you pronounce it? Is it Ikigai or Iki? How you said Iki?
Ikigai, I think.
Ikigai?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think if you guys had heard me, is that the team has a lot of plans and has a lot of like good members that are running it. So I think that it's people just assume like, okay, it's gonna go pretty far.
Right.
And when I met them at CNFTcon, like they were so they had a well thought out plan, and it's just like seeing if they want to execute and how they're going to execute and if you believe in it. I also think though that people right now are kind of really bullish on flipping things because they know that there is a market and there is some, liquidity, there's some volume now, so people can flip. So I think that might also go into it. But at the end of the day, like I am more here to support projects and creators that are looking to build rather than flip. So I give you guys my full support. I love them. I unfortunately could not mint though because I was too busy with the Shapes Pneumonium drop, which was really big one I was looking forward to.
Okay. Yeah, Masa just said that you said it correctly too, or so Ikigai is how you pronounce that. And now the only reason I remembered that is because it just sounded like icky, like an icky guy, like it's like an yuck, dude, like an icky guy. I don't know.
You know what your mic sounds like when you're searching the radio station and like you're partly on it correctly, but you're not fully on it with the turn dial, so you can hear like people talking and music, but it's not fully clear yet. That's literally the best I can describe how your mic sounds like.
Yeah, it comes like in and out, like I said, but we're gonna let it roll. I don't know what it is over there.
Perfect.
Icky guy, dude. I'm talking right into the mic here. For my T-Rex head.
Check.
That thing works out pretty well. Okay, so other than that, everything felt like after Ore started really taking off, I think people made a ton of profits. Obviously, Ape Society the past couple of weeks has been insane for people with new market who have held on to those and kind of flipped some of those. Mallard took off, Dirtbirds took off, Mutants took off. All these projects were taking off, and then obviously Ore was the most recent one. So people, I feel like, have liquidity right now. and they want to spend some stuff. They, you get a new mint that comes in, that Lunatics mint that happened with the ducks, that took off for a little bit. There's been so many different things. Block Owls even had a huge surge over the last. They got to like a 700 floor price on the Block Owls.
Block Owls has been killing it, yeah, for sure.
Everything's been crushing. So I feel like right now, why wouldn't you take a chance on a mint? Because everything seems to be selling out. And worst case scenario, you can make a little bit on the flip and get out early if it's a halfway decent project.
Well, I think that Block Owls too. They really are trying to make that show like a little mini series with the Block Owls. And they were saying too that how much it costs if someone else were to make those little 1 to 2 minute animations that they've made so far, but they can do it themselves. I was just blown away by how much the price of that. It was some astronomical number that I don't remember off the top of my head, but I know it wasn't like $100, $200 or even $1,000, something like that. It was a significant amount of money to make one of those, but they could do that themselves.
I hope you guys can hear me, but
yeah.
But I think that Block Owls is also hitting a thing of like where the animation is on point, but the storytelling is really good too.
Yeah,
like they're doing it in a way where they're not using words, but still like I can feel like when that last video when he was like, when he was like trying to get all the owls before he got fucked up, whatever, went through it. Anyway, like it takes you through a journey in a few minutes, and that takes a real skill to be able to do that. Mm-hmm. So on top of 100%. Like great storytelling, great animation, they're killing it. Yeah, and the NFTs are great.
Well, when we talked to them over at the booth there at CNFTcon, they were pretty much saying like we have like a parent like studio that runs all these crazy like large animations, on movies and all different all different mediums throughout the world. And they said that Block Owls for the NFT portion was like kind of one of their side projects that they've been working on because they have so many talented people there, and that they're really trying to expand it and grow it right now. So the talent in that studio, it's crazy to me that's a little small like side thing that they've like started on and what they're trying to grow. I can only imagine like what they can really do with that if they really want to scale that up.
Yeah, give them time, give them a year. Next bull run, they're out of here.
Oh, 100%. I agree.
But other than that too, Papi, is there anything else that you've been minting right now or anything that you've been excited about?
Yeah, there's a few things I've been talking to people about. Reddit avatars, like for real, Reddit avatars are going crazy, like 18 ETH floors and stuff. Like, really? And what I'm really impressed by the Reddit avatars is like the ability to make it so seamless that people didn't even know there were NFTs. Like people were purchasing these things. Like all you had to do is, as long as you had a Reddit account, you just had to create a vault. And the vault, you didn't have a seed phrase. It's just you create the vault. And then you go what you want to buy and you purchase with an Apple Pay. And then boom, it happens all in the back end. You have no idea it's happening. It's all running on top of Polygon, and people were just buying these shits. And then they found out, they're like, oh wait, this is worth 10 ETH, like this stupid thing I bought for $10. Like it like there's a lot of these stories where people don't even know what they have on them because they don't even know it's an NFT. And I think that's the beauty of it, like that being the first to kind of accomplish something like that is kind of what I think that most, if not all, projects that are in crypto should strive towards, to make it so seamless and so easy to onboard people where like they don't even know what they have. And not that they don't know what they have, but like it just makes it easy. And I think that the biggest deal that's coming up with them is that Polygon signed a deal with Starbucks to do Starbucks NFTs. And that's like the same thing. So keep an eye out for Starbucks NFTs, because if Reddit NFTs are any indicator, like Starbucks NFTs running on Polygon is going to be a big deal.
What is that? I'm gonna get like a venti latte, like Christmas, like spiced pumpkin or something like that. Just
peppermint mocha.
Yo, speaking of that kind of utility too, like the big thing that everybody's talking about right now, and not necessarily like something I would go out and go, but like, yo, what's her name? Elsa Jean, she's minting an NFT on Cardano, and that's actually really wild, and kind of like a response to, I guess, like OnlyFans. Where she gets the control of her media.
How do you guys feel about? How do you guys feel about that?
Cardano.
Yeah, she actually made a good video. It was actually a pretty good video about how to create a Nami wallet, like opening it up and did like a tutorial and everything, which I was really surprised. Dude, she's over there. So they're minting with Endmaker. Patrick put out a big tweet. Everybody's like, kind of roasting them a little bit, but the other side of it's like, thanks for onboarding her and stuff like that. So I guess if
Elsa G.
did you whitelist? I see. I did not whitelist. I feel like my fiance would be like, "What are you whitelisting for?" I'm like, "Nothing. Don't worry about it. You know, it's fine."
I like this one.
Yes, that would exactly right. Don't tell the wife.
I mean, so you asked Papi. It's one part of it. I do take the positive is that it shows, you know, it gets Cardano obviously talked about. Publicity like that could be good. It shows that it is somewhat like, you know, hey, this is legitimate blockchain where you can, you know, people like regular people come on and do business and stuff like that. It's not just for like nerds or programmers or whatever it may be, or like some weird alt side of the coin or altcoins and NFTs. I just also don't want, you know, Cardano to be like seen as like an easy place to go and just make money when there's so much more going on in these communities and things like that. It's just kind of like I haven't seen her, like the art she's going to be releasing or anything like that, so I don't want to judge that part. If she does like a real NFT drop, that's awesome. But if it's just like, hey, you can just come here and like sell your boobies, and there's plenty of people that, you know, is going to simp for you and spend a whole bunch of money, and it just kind of like takes money out of good projects that I'd like to see that money spent on like real development on, as opposed to just. I mean, come on, guys, we're online. Teach you guys.
So scrap the boobies idea, guys. We're throwing that out. We're not doing that one anymore.
What? Can there only be one set of tits on the blockchain, and that goes to old money?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know if I feel the same. I feel like I'm not gonna be minting, but if someone wants to come over, like, this is the whole fucking goal. This is the whole onboarding goal that we're trying to do at FutureFest. We're trying to bring over these artists, bring collections over, bring people over, bring artists to like, yo, there's a market over here that's willing to, you know, purchase whatever it is you're selling. And if it happened to be, you know, an amazing porn star that's taking full advantage of this shit. And also,
it depends on the art. It depends on the art. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
I'd like to bring artists over. I'd like to bring creators over. I'd like bringing people that bring people to the space over. That's going to be a positive. But you don't want people that are like bringing over the heroin NFT, or you come turn it in for like heroin. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm an artist. Like, we don't want to just be like a free for all as far as like the standard of quality. I want to see like some of the community also just be like, hey, like, we'd like to see real art and real creators and invest our money in that, as opposed to like, I mean, do what you want with your money. You know, I'm not gonna tell you to spend it, but there's also like plenty of other places you can find that kind of content.
It's just like the only thing with that argument is like NFTs. Most people are in NFTs to flip and make money, and if this is gonna bring attention and this is gonna bring liquidity and people will be able to flip, most likely, people are gonna be all for it. You know, all on board. I agree with you in the fact that it's like, what kind of quality are we providing for NFTs on our blockchain? But at the end of the day, we can't gatekeep. Like,
I don't want to gatekeep. I don't want to keep anyone out. I'd like to see the community and the marketplace dictate that. I wouldn't like say that we set rules or like no lewd content or something like that. It's just, I would like to see people have some sort of like standards as far as where they're investing their money. If it's something for fun, whatever, if you got extra money, like, spend it. But I just like to see some support towards projects that we've seen, like, you know, now we're seeing block owls really kind of get the recognition I think they deserve. And I love that. And that's like, these are projects that could use the funding and actually do something fucking awesome with it. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I feel you. But I also I want to point out, shout out to Cardano women. Like, a lot of the women that are on our blockchain have been like giving her nothing but love, and I think that I leave that to the women to decide, like to the Allies of the world, the Ada girls of the world, the Jennies of the world, to like be like, if this is cool or not, because Jenny will let you know if this is fucked up or not. And she's over here like, no, go for it, girl. Like, come over, bring your people, like, join the community. So I am on board with whatever Cardano women.
And that's cool that she took the time to make the Nami wallet video. That's like, you know, good positive right there. I love that, because like you said, you're going to bring some people with it and then actually show them how to get involved and do it correctly.
I mean, I agree too what you guys are saying, because Tom, you're saying the art aspect, but even NFT doesn't have to just be art. It could be like an access token to whatever, not just even she's offering, or a business is offering. Like, okay, this is my access token. It's an NFT, but you get all of these services or all of these things that were utilities that we're offering. It doesn't have to just be art. But I also hear what you're saying, like the type of people that you don't want to come over here just for that reason, because of us to be like a new quote unquote Cardano is the only fans of the crypto world. Now people are going to start doing that over here. So I see what you're saying on both, you know, sides of that.
Yeah, and Epiphany over here is one of the largest industries out there, and to think it won't make it to Web3 is naive. And I mean, that's
as far as media goes.
I mean, dude, it's obviously huge, right? But it's a way for her to also take control of her business rather than some corporation owned. It's just, which is you put it back into your own pocket, which is like a whole part of decentralization, right? Like you want to own that content, you want to own that money, and get your full share. And if you got the platform to do it, then great, people are going to come over. But I agree that it should also, like I said, not necessarily always be like, hey, she doesn't need to drop a fire art NFT. Nobody cares. She could drop a coin thing that just like means it's your access token. But if it gets people to,
that's creative. I like that utilization of the blockchain for, like you said, instead of going through an OnlyFans, which I know has had plenty of problems from just being on Twitter and seeing it trend like all the time where people hate it. And I know there's other ones that I'm sure are competitive, but like who was that? Epifani said, you know, it is still controlled at some point as far as like a corporation side, whoever owns it. Just the fact that they have to put their hard work and pay someone a cut, besides, you know, paying the gas fees on ADA, sounds probably a lot better.
I know that there was a last bull run. Cummies did really well. The token.
Oh, I remember it, dude. That token went nuts.
Really well.
There's a market, like you said, out there, but I like the fact that, like you said, whether you agree with the content or not, whatever it is, it's a personal thing. But if it's a fact that somebody can go over here and have a normal business and put it onto the blockchain, dude, that's what this is all about, right? At the end of the day, is that outside, you know, normal people can come in and say, I want to use your blockchain for my business. And the second that you get that kind of to here, you're going to see all the other people and projects that we've known and love over here really start to, you know, get that liquidity and that boost that we need, you know, capture some of the market share.
That would be kick-ass to see it utilized for token access and things like that, where you can actually have and show blockchains as a way to fight something like a OnlyFans or something along those lines, where you could bring in actual businesses and use it as access tokens. That would be kick-ass. That's fantastic.
Yeah, real utility, right? Real utility.
Yeah, I would love it. And it also, yeah,
Dope.
exactly, like 100%. And also, like, you know, taking on some powerhouses in that case and showing that they can have a viable way to make real money and have it, you know, come all to them, or the majority of it, or biggest cut that you can get for your work, which is what I think other people see too.
And like, even if she doesn't do that, and let's say it goes like the worst outcome happens and she just dips, right? Like, that still shows that there is a use case and a utility there for someone to pick up and maybe like take it on, like that is still a good business idea that could be super profitable to somebody wanting to really spend time on it.
Yeah, Masa was saying he's like a service. The one guy or somebody he knows literally runs his whole business on the Cardano blockchain. It doesn't necessarily need to be about NFTs. And I think that's where like the mass adoption of crypto will come in down the line. Like, we're still in such the infancy stage where we, most stuff right now is built through NFTs, but later down the line, your goal is to be able to transact and use this blockchain as a form of payment, right? A means of commerce. And I think that's what we're hoping for the long-term goal. So we're such in the early stage right now where this is like a huge deal. But later down the line, who knows what will come in here if she kind of maybe lays a little groundwork for people out there. So shout out to for her, like I said, educating. She literally has a thing on that website that says why Cardano and explains why she's jumped onto the Cardano blockchain.
What website is this, Tommy?
It's not, just go search her over there. Make sure your Twitter filter.
Google Images.
Tommy has a bookmark.
Right. Yep, right here.
That was the homepage.
Masa, I want to point out, Masa asked me what are the biggest things holding back NFTs, and I think the biggest thing is onboarding and being able to purchase something. For an example, look at what Elsa had to do. She had to do a whole video explaining how to do that to her whole community, and Nami blew up because people were doing it, which is great.
Right.
But the same thing, like I'm saying, these Reddit avatars, how simple it was just to onboard somebody, just to press 2-3 buttons, and they already had their NFT minted in their wallet. Like, that is the next step for NFTs or digital collectibles, whatever you want to call them now, to really make it into the mainstream. It's just like when my mom can go like, oh, I like this thing, doop doop doop, Apple Pay, done. Like
done.
That.
Did you get Vivi at all, Papi?
Yeah.
Were you in the Vivi?
Yeah.
Same thing. You just download an app. It was with my Apple Pay. I could buy the
gems,
fake, fruit bucks that you can't get out.
I bought a so Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you guys know about it, but
never heard of it. No.
Warner Brothers recently put out the first feature film as an NFT, which was Lord of the Rings. So
did you get that?
much. Hell yeah, I did.
Damn, that's sick.
So they dropped the first. It was the first ever full movie on the blockchain. And shout out to HYPESKULL. HYPESKULL, an OG
yeah.
Cardano project, did all the artwork for it. So all the artwork for those NFTs were done by okay, perfect. That's the studio that brings you HYPESKULL. So shout out to them. So I purchased that NFT because they were so cheap. People didn't even know what they had, and they were just, and you could just buy with USD, ETH, or Polygon. And I bought it with my Apple Pay, and it was so simple. Like that's the step. Like maybe some people that are like super blockchain and NFT purists don't necessarily like the idea of it because it kind of acts like an access token, because you own the token, and then that gives you access to this website that's called the Movieverse. So Warner Brothers is going to be doing all this with all their movies, and so it gives you access to their Movieverse, and you don't actually like, you own the NFT and it lives on a wallet, but not in your MetaMask wallet. Right. But still, I think that's the direction that NFTs and digital collectibles needs to go in, to get into the mass market, to bring people in, to let people even understand what these things are, and understand a little bit more about ownership. I think it's a baby step, but it's a step that we need to take, and I think all NFTs need to take. And so that's why I wanted to come on and talk about NFTs, because it's not just Cardano, like it's the whole space that's growing. It's crazy right now.
You look back a year ago, we were talking about these different profile pics, like Clay had just launched, but outside of that, everything in their mother was like selling back then. And there was no utility plan for any of these things. It was just that it was an NFT, and NFTs were able to be flipped last year. And now a whole year, fast forward a year later, and look at us, like nobody will mint anything unless they have some sort of like idea of what that project's got going in the future and what's it going to do for them. You know, it's crazy how it's evolved in that short amount of time.
Curly, not just Curly says Hype also did the latest Batman trailer. They also are working on Black Adam. They worked on Dune. They worked on Justice League.
Really?
HYPESKULL has worked in almost every major film like you guys have seen over the last like. I've
always liked those too, because I always see it in Thor's background on his screen there. I've always liked HYPESKULL. I just have not pulled the trigger on them, and I need to. Oh,
absolutely. I definitely well, let's get, because we got some stuff to talk about for FutureFest as well, but let's run our second giveaway. We got more hoppers, some Halloween hoppers that are out there right now. Let's run that second giveaway. Papi, maybe you can give us a keyword, just one word thing to type inside a chat that's not too hard to spell. So we can run this second giveaway.
Exclamation red rum.
Red rum, dude.
Have you guys seen that?
Shining.
That's great.
I don't think Shiny's here tonight. What are you talking about?
I was gonna go with the Project Pat song, but we can go run it either way.
That's where it came from.
I was watching that movie forever, and they were like red rum, and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And then at the end, when it's like, "Oh, it's backwards for murder," and I was like, "Oh my god,
no, right?" Yeah. So everybody in chat, if you want to win one of the hoppers here, exclamation point red rum. We'll get you that. We'll let that run for maybe about another minute. We'll get you to enter it in, and we'll draw a winner here. And then make sure you guys are in the F35 Discord, which should be pinned at the top of the chat.
Real quick, if you typed it, type it again, because I didn't have the word ready when you guys were saying that, because it didn't.
Wow.
That wasn't my fault, because when you say red rum, people start typing it. It's not
you could just not say anything, TJ. Those guys would just thought they lost.
Well, I was watching, like 3 people entered. And
those guys are going to lose then. All right. Oh, well.
Hey, you got he's competitive thing over here.
They wouldn't have been like, hey, I never drew my name.
Which one is this one going to be for?
Here, you know, gotta let me know.
Which hopper is this going to be for?
The fish tank ones, the swimmer.
The deep forest or the swimmer?
One of the swimmers.
All right, one of the swimmers.
All right, I just minted. I bought the graveyard, and I bought the swimmer. Which other one should I get?
I like the OG. The OG is a fun one of mine, but
I'm gonna roll it. 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna win one of these.
Jackhammer.
Jackhammer. Jack the Hammer.
Jack the Hammer.
Jack the Hammer won that.
Congrats.
Shout out Jack the Hammer. There you go. See, everyone has the Winged Warrior over in our Discord. If that is you, I know who that is. Make sure to message TOMMY over there. We will get you sweat up with the spooky swimmer. yeah, we'll get you all set up onto that. Congrats on the win, man. We'll do 3 more of those throughout the night. So maybe Papi, I don't know if we got some links or any of that, but you guys have an event going on tomorrow, right? For FutureFest.
Yeah, we do. Definitely. I'm sorry. I came on here. Why did I come on here? I just started buying NFTs with you guys.
Hey, we're just chilling, man. It's Halloween. We're hanging out.
Petbots. I always end up on JPEG.store on here.
I'm going to break the immersion real quick on the T-Rex head for a quick little drink.
I can't believe
over there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Damn,
person over there?
we should have got him a curly straw.
Yeah.
Been funny.
Just like leans over and then the dinosaur mask.
Oh my God, this is what airs feels like. I can breathe.
Airs.
Airs.
It's a couple
Was that
breathe
the
right
sorting hat? Was that the sorting hat you had?
It looks like the sorting hat.
Or just like a witch's hat?
Oh, Papi had that? Yeah.
Oh, I
I was going to say the sorting hat.
It looks like the sorting hat though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gryffindor.
Slytherin.
Oh, that's awesome.
Slytherin house, baby.
I should put the hat back on. Put the hats back. Oh, I gotta love it.
Well, real quick, we do have an event coming up, and that's why I'm actually on here, is to tell you guys what's up. So tomorrow, November 1st, we partnered with Unity. So if you don't know who Unity is, there are 2 major game engines that develop basically everything you play, and that's usually Unity or Unreal Engine. And Unity tapped us a couple of months ago. We've actually known them for a couple of years, but we finally got a chance to work together, and it's for this event. They're doing the Unite 2022 conference. And so this is a conference they usually have in person, and it's usually there's like 100,000 people that go to the conference. This year, though, they're going to do it all virtual. So all day, you'll be able to go to the conference for free and check out a bunch of speakers from Unity and a bunch of game developers and devs that are talking about how they're using Unity to change the world, whether it's for video games or humanity. There's all kinds of things that are happening during the conference. But after the conference ends, everybody's going to be heading over to a couple of places, but they're also be going to FutureFest.io to jump in our virtual concert. So,
you gonna be there?
Huh?
You gonna be there?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
I just want to commend you guys for the world building that you guys have been doing, man. If anybody missed the Yummy Island event, I had so much fun jumping into that world with you. And it was just, I didn't realize you guys had the desktop application at the time. So it was easy just to log in. And I was running around there before the concert even started, just like messing around and playing. It felt like I was in a natural, legit video game. It felt like relevant and fun to play outside of just being there for the concert itself. So what I always say this, and I think a lot of people echo this as well, is you guys are so underrated right now for what you guys have built. And we were talking about this in person. We were over at Vegas on that last day. But I think what you guys are doing is really revolutionary. And I think the more that it gets exposed out there and people really understand what you're doing, I think this is the future of these virtual events, man.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that Unity recognizes that, this is the world's first live multi-destination virtual concert. And we're going to be doing it on FutureFest. There's also another company called Vroom is going to be doing it on VR chat. And we're also going to be streaming it so you could just kick back and watch it. And this is the first of its kind to ever have multi-destinations, and it's all live.
Wow. So when you say multi-destination, so you guys obviously have your web app where you can log in at FutureFest.io. Do you need, I know you need it for the Yummy, but do you need a FutureBot to enter into this tomorrow?
No, it's 100% free for everyone to attend. So we're going to be having a ton of people from the Unite conference showing up in basic FutureBot outfits, and I want to try to get as many Cardano people as possible, as many holders to show up with their swag, all the stuff you guys been collecting, those Naru pets, the Angel Baby Hit Squad wings, Project 2090, the sunglasses, anything you guys have, or just whatever FutureBot you have, show up so we can try to show these people that there's a whole nother world in blockchain, in crypto, and Web3 for them to explore. And I think the biggest problem that maybe we have here on Cardano the most is the lack of developers. So if I can try, my mission for this event is to try to get as many Unity devs to come over to Cardano. And if not Cardano, at least Web3, understand there's a whole community here waiting for them to welcome them in. So if you guys are available, please drop by. It's going to be a dope event. This might be the cleanest event we've ever done. And
Really?
if you've gone to our other concerts, you've seen how the quality of what we do.
Dude,
But this one, I think, is legit the best one we've done so far.
Really, it's going to be more interactive than even the Yummy Island, because I think that was so much fun riding around on jet skis and like just flying on these launch pads and stuff like that. Man, it's been so much. Every event has like scaled up even more and more crazy.
Yeah, we push ourselves to always outdo ourselves. There's no bigger critic for our company than us. Like everything we do, we're like, this isn't dope enough. Let's keep working it. So we always push ourselves, and I think that kind of work ethic is the reason why Unity tapped us to participate in this event. And it just shows like, you know, our commitment to the virtual event space and virtual event like concert worlds that we're building, and also to our holders that it's like we are working, we are building, we are doing this for you guys, and we are going to try to get as many people as possible to get into Web3, since ultimately our company, we see ourselves as a bridge, as a web a bridge between Web 2 and Web 3. So we think of ourselves like a Web 2.5 company.
It's crazy. So tomorrow it starts November 1st, 4:15 p.m. Eastern. So how long is that going to run for? Because I know during the Yummy one, you guys had a certain like set list, and then once the DJs were gone, the world was open for like 3 days. How's this one going to run?
This is only 1 hour. Okay. So it'll be a 1 hour event, and you just show up, and the world, believe the world's opening at 4 p.m. Eastern, but the concert starts at 4:15.
Okay. All right. So it'll be a nice, quick, easy one. I've always asked this for you guys too, because obviously people I think love to jump around and explore in the worlds. Is there ever like, do you guys have like all these like obviously things built and saved for like a certain date where maybe people want to go experience some of the past worlds and stuff that you've done? Will these ever be like open again at some point for people to experience?
We've tried that, where we've had something, we're like, all right, cool, let's not touch it anymore, and then we come back to it like a few months later, or like 2-3 months later, and we're just like, oh man, this sucks. Like we could do better, like, because the rate of our development for everything we do is so quick. We're such a small team, we're nimble, and we're able to really adjust on the fly. So we always come up with new things, and every time we iterate, like going back to something, it's even harder, because it's like, oh, this is broken, this doesn't work well, we should have added this, and then we're just like, you know what, let's just build something new. So we work better with just building new experiences. But if you're talking about the Yummy Island is going to be there, and we're going to reuse it. Like we're working with Yummy Universe again, and we're going to make something dope. I don't have a time or a dateline, but we for sure want to keep working with Yummy Universe. We love the community. They welcomed us in. I have a bunch of Narus that I bought, I don't know, back in the day. And I just never went back into the community until Yummy Island. But dude, they welcomed me in, so like it was such a warm welcome. I just keep going back now. I'm like in there every day, just like chopping it up. Like I love that community. They're like the epitome of branding to me. Like they're not like on Cardano, they're not on Web3, they're a brand that like exist in the world, and they just happen to be on Cardano. We're so lucky to have them, dude.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, we're Yummy fans. Everyone knows that. So we agree 100%.
No surprise there, yeah.
But no, Epiphany had a good question, or statement, I should say.
I like that,
They said, I wish I could like rent one of the worlds out for a personal event, etc. Is that a possibility in the future that you guys might have for people?
Yeah, we're always working towards that, for sure. We're always working towards making more persistent worlds. That's our biggest thing. So we actually had a catalyst proposal for a virtual convention, Cardano virtual convention. Unfortunately, we were downvoted to hell. But what we wanted to do is create this big event center where people can actually, kind of like CNFTcon or a conference, where different projects could have booths, and then you could be talking to people in the world through Zoom or through VR, and there could actually be a person there standing at the booth talking to people. And we're going to start incorporating voice chat into our events, so people are going to be able to chat with each other and also chat with the booths. So it's an open line of communication, and that's what we want to do, is gradually progress into these persistent worlds that people can just like start up whenever they want, and they can engage with their communities. Think about it kind of like the virtual events of Twitch. So it would be kind of like Twitch. You just start your stream, and then the world pops up, and you can just have fun with your community. That is some ways away, but our actual first big try at this is going to be sometime in February. We're partnering with Veggie Mates. If you guys know Veggie Mates, They have an event called the it's farmers market. They have a farmers market event where they have like 50 projects come out and they all have like a room in their Discord. But what we're doing is we're going to bring that into our virtual world, and we're going to give big projects lands, different lands where you can go and traverse and explore, and then also have areas with booths. So you can actually have smaller projects participate also and be able to chat. So think about it like the convention center idea that we had, except we didn't get the funding for it, so we said fuck it, we'll just build it anyway. So we're really looking forward to that and working with a bunch of people to make that happen early next year.
Fun. That's exciting stuff though. That's a lot of potential for that. Like even that's you guys obviously think as big as possible. I was even thinking just we do a fantasy football league. There's 12 of us. It's hard to get everyone together now. We've got kids. We all live in different cities. So even as something as like some of these venues, locations you guys have built in this are so cool. It'd be cool to be like, all right, put us on like a boat, let us like rent it for 2 hours. Within your world, we're gonna have our fantasy football draft. We can all kind of like interact like in person. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like some of the dads may be a little tough to talk into getting like a VR headset right now, but as this continues to like you're talking about the accessibility of it, like being able to get people in easily, where it's not this like daunting thing of like, oh, they have to go from this wall to this wall, then you have to wait 3 days to get verified, and you got to take a picture of ID, like all that kind of steps. When we start getting it to where it's just a couple clicks or an app on your phone, you can have that, and it's like, hey, like now all of us are hanging out in our draft, interacting, as opposed to just doing it on the ESPN app and not talking at all except for chat every once in a while.
Yeah, imagine the day that you can just, you and like 5 friends just start up a FutureFest world, and it all runs perfectly, it runs smooth. You guys could sell your own merch to each other if you want. Maybe there's a marketplace where you can sell your NFTs to each other, or just trade. Like we have a lot of ideas that we want to build out, but I think the major thing that we've been trying to tackle over the last 3 years is fun. Like, are the events fun?
Yeah.
And like, do you want to keep coming back? Because anybody can build a walking simulator and call it a metaverse. But, do you want to come back to the event after you've walked around for 5 minutes? Do you want to hold events there? Do you want to have meetings there? Do you want to, like, it's a broad range of like, what can we really do in these virtual event spaces? And, but I don't think anybody's really tackled it, like has the answer to what makes a good virtual event. But I think that we're always working on it, and we're getting closer and closer every event.
Well, especially on our side, at least Cardano, you're the only one that really has to work in space. That's the biggest thing right now. We're still waiting to see like some of these actually just get up and running, and that's my biggest. I don't know about criticism, but just kind of like I'm curious to see how they actually do develop, because is some of these projects, it just feels like it's going to be your NFT has legs now, and it's like, okay, but what do I do here? And it's like, well, you can walk around as your NFT, and it's like, it's got about 5 minutes of novelty value, and then I'm done with this. Like, why would I do this anymore? Like, why would anyone come in and spend 1,000 ADA a floor to buy the NFT so they can walk around with legs afterwards? Like, where's this adding the value to, as far as secondary or financially to the project? Whereas, you guys have had, you're having one tomorrow. You got multiple events. It's all working. Tommy, even, I have to admit, was testing to see if it wouldn't work in some areas. On the first event, he was trying to jump up on stage. It wouldn't let him, so that works great.
I remember that, yeah.
Spent about 5 minutes watching him try to get his way up like the stage, and
dude, we encourage people to break our shit. Like, we want this to break it. Because that's.
I was flying around, like jumping up and like that little launch pads. Like that was like the whole. I just had fun doing that, even on that last one, and jumping on the little ramps and things like that.
The hamster
even
ball
a Cascade
thing was awesome.
one, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Cascade
cool.
one.
That's cool
what I was
shit,
talking about, Tommy, when you're trying to get on the stage at the Cascade one, and you're trying to like kind of tic-tac your way like up the stage, like wall climbing. Would not let him know. He wanted to be up there on stage with him. And then was that, you were just showing it, Tommy, was that actually the footage from, that was your recording from Yummy Island, right?
Yes.
From
Yummy. I'm going to break a little bit right now. This is my recording from, that was Yummy Island, and this is from Cascade when I was out there. So I got a chance to record all these guys. I have a bunch of videos that I need to cut. But yeah, that's the footage that I had from there, which is really cool. This is one of the biggest first events that I go into. It was really fun to see
choppy. It's so choppy though. It's killing me.
I know my computer's
Please, guys, do not
just shut.
as
soon as TJ left, it just died on me.
It's actually it's really smooth. It's funny. We had a call earlier with the Unity team, and they were just like, "How is this so smooth at 4K?" And we were just like, I don't know. We're using Unity though, so like whatever you guys built, we just worked on it.
It looks beautiful, man. Like you guys did a great job on that, and I love the worlds themselves, dude. There's so much cool stuff. I didn't get a chance to participate in the Angel Baby one, but the actual Yummy one, man, I'm telling you guys,
Yummy
like,
was such a good art style too. It fits so well.
I found myself like video game like status where I was just like, yo, I know there's nothing going on right now, but I kind of just want to go ride around and go like mess around the map, see what else is out there.
Yeah,
and if you can get that kind of feeling, like you said, people to come back. Yeah, that's where it's fun. So
I think, and I think that the kind of stuff that we've been making, because we've been working on this for so long, this iteration of just the level 2, what you guys play around as an avatar, we only been doing that since this year, and look where it's at. In the last 3 years, we were working on just live streaming, so we were getting really good at figuring out what makes things fun, and as we continue to build, we're just super thankful that the team at Unity sees what we're making, and they are happy to support us, and that they're looking forward to working with us into the future. Because for me, one of the proudest moments, I think, besides Cascade, which is crazy, was this SVP of Unity. He came up to me and he was like, "Hey, thank you for working with us," and I was like, "No, thank you for working with us." Right? I was like, "What are you talking about?"
That's so crazy to think about, like how you guys have like where you guys, I mean, obviously you guys were a company before, this NFT thing, right? So that's like important to know that you guys had this awesome like idea, but we're able to integrate it with Cardano. I think that just shows the power. We were talking about onboarding new people into that. How easy of a transition was that for you guys to get your working product onto Cardano?
I think the biggest hurdle wasn't so much getting things to work with wallets. We have an amazing CTO. He's incredible. I think he got Nifty and MetaMask working in like a day. So it was like incredible because we're actually cross-chain. You can do Cardano and ETH right now.
Nice.
But our biggest, I think, problem was breaking into the NFT community, like getting into the world.
Right.
Because I understood NFTs and how they worked, and our CEO had some NFTs on ETH, but like the rest of the team really didn't know what they were. We always talked about like how we were going to incorporate NFTs, but we didn't know anything about like the business behind NFTs, the business of like, what makes a good drop, like what traits people are looking for, how does the aftermarket work, how does selling out, how important that is for a project, and like the perception of like the artwork. And like what kind of utility can you bring with your NFT, which I think we hit hard, because I think every NFT that we have has like for real use. So I challenge you to show me more utility in an NFT, like not like it's gonna give you a sweater or you're gonna have a cool party later, but it's like being able to use something, like own something and then use it in the virtual world. And I think that we've done a really good job with that. But our biggest goal for I think next year is going to be like revisiting our NFT collections and figuring out how to make them have even more value for our holders, because we have such strong supporters. Like before we had an NFT, before our NFT drop, we had no community like whatsoever. We were always relying on our partners to bring their, they wanted to see, Anjuna Beats wanted to bring their people in, or Dirty Bird, they wanted to bring their people in, which they would come, but then they would leave. And once we created an NFT project, they stayed. And now we're just like, now we want to like just help like anybody that's supporting us, like they're super early investors, and we want to prove them right. They see us, they know what we're building, and every day we just like, okay, what are we gonna do for these guys? How are we gonna improve? Like and we have some really interesting stuff coming up next year that I can't talk about yet, but we want to really strengthen our NFT game. The way that we have this amazing platform is the same way that we think we need to elevate our NFT game to be able to like just show off, our community and have them be proud to be a part of it.
Dude, I think that's going to be, I just love the fact that when you guys are going to really up and running here, like what the power of what you guys do is going to be shown off in like a full maximum capacity. And like I said, I feel like we haven't even scratched the surface yet with what you guys really can do. So it's cool to see like all these events start to kind of come online and get better and better. But as more people start to understand what you guys are doing, I think that's when you get, a few hundred people into that, it changes the whole dynamic of that. And eventually when you get thousands of people to tune in for that, I think that it's so powerful, especially in these day and age where you can't, you know, a lot of people can't travel, they can't afford tickets, they can't do this stuff, but they can get in, log in to their computer and experience this world like live with other people inside there. That's like what I feel like this metaverse really is, outside of just like a glorified like video game, right?
It's all about the shared experience, you know.
Yeah.
If you can have a really good experience with somebody, even if it's virtually, like you'll remember that feeling, and both of you will, you know, like you and the person that's engaging with you. And that's the kind of stuff that if we hit that, then we know we're doing a good job, and I think we are.
Oh, yeah. I agree 100%. I think even something so as stupid as like those little launch pads and then people like jumping to create a tower in front of the DJ set on the Yummy event last time. Like that was just like a fun little experience that people were getting to do while listening to some good music at the same time. And then that social aspect kind of came online where people are in the chat. Like it just worked, and it was a fun event to be at. So I think the more that people can get exposure to that and actually experience that, you're gonna retain those people over time. They're gonna talk, and then it's just gonna grow from there.
But let's just talk
about all about that accessibility, right? You said, like the ease of access, because like you said, Tommy, with getting to conferences, flights, events, things like that, like it's not always simple to do that, and you don't have to necessarily have them strictly virtual or, you know, strictly in person. Now, if you can, you know, as this continues to grow and you can have people there attending the event, they can attend, and then you can attend it, and not just as simple like as watching a 2-camera setup at a concert or something live on YouTube. Like you can kind of interact with the other people there as if you were in your own side of the concert with everyone else, and that, like you said, would be such a special shared experience as opposed to just sitting there watching it, maybe talking to some YouTube chat or something. But that's not as much fun during a concert.
Yeah, that's why we think voice chat is such an important feature to add, and that's why we're adding it with upcoming events, because it's just like hearing someone's voice changes the dynamic of the interaction and adds to it.
Like I'm just like envisioning a future where you guys are able to have like these green screens around like this entire venue, like make it a virtual, like an app, so where like IRL meets Web3, where you could literally have the real people there at the concert, but also be like virtually, like people are walking around, they can see like walk around like within like a real crowd. If you really wanted to stream it the same, like eventually if it really scaled up over time, I could envision something crazy like that happening.
Yeah, I mean our name on Twitter is FutureFest XR, and XR is you know, mixed reality. So our ultimate big blue sky dream is having a like 10,000 person like concert, and it also be streaming, you know, on FutureFest in a virtual world, and then also it be in VR, and also it be in IRL, and then AR, and then it's all happening all at the same time. And like we know we can get there. Like the technology already exists. It's just pushing it forward. It's just someone needs to push it and elevate the space so it can get there, so people can be like, oh, that's possible. And that's what we're doing here with Unity. You know, we're the first ever multi-destination virtual concert, because we're pushing the boundary of what we can do with tech.
It's that would be an insane thing, right? I feel like you guys can get there. You guys have the partnerships, you have the marketing, you guys have the knowledge, and a quality product already built. So I really do feel like you guys are like people maybe sleeping on it right now, maybe because they just don't understand fully. But I think the more that you guys get these events out there and they get a chance to experience it, it's going to change the way they think about this.
And I also just want to like hit back on the NFT part, though. I think that we recognize the NFT. If we want to be in the NFT world and like digital collectibles, we have to play the game, and it can't just be like, let me provide you something with utility. There's more to an NFT than that, right? There's more to an NFT project than that. And that's why we're like trying to refocus in and being like, okay, what can we do with our collection to change it up, to spice it up, to keep pushing things forward? Because you know how much people spend on skins, like on Diablo, or
Tommy probably won't tell us how much he spent in Rocket League.
Dude, Rocket League, I used to spend so much money on it. I mean, Call of Duty, any of those, like people Fortnite spend ridiculous
amounts of money.
People
are going crazy right now in Overwatch. You know, hundreds of dollars at a time. I mean, buy a couple skins, like $20 a piece.
Yummy Universe, that event, because that was a brand, right? Like in the truest sense, and that how that collab work is that somebody like me, who's a huge fan of that, went and minted as much of that stuff, all those meals and everything like that, because I wanted the shiny swag, I wanted the shiny chunku, like I wanted to rock that in game over there. But the NFT was my access token to do that, and I think that was absolutely like brilliant for what they're supposed to be used for, right?
And so it's just like we're just scratching the surface about like NFT collectibles and how people are going to be using things like our FutureBots are skins, you know, they are your cosmetics. You can mix and match. Like if you have a FutureBot that has your favorite hat and another FutureBot that has your favorite skin, you can mix and match those things. If you have pets, you can have different pets with you. Like that's like, I don't know, there's that many projects that are doing stuff like that, but I know that what we're doing, we can still keep improving upon what we've already laid down. And so I'm excited to see what we're going to do the next year. I hope you guys are excited to see what we're going to do the next year, because we're really going to work hard, you know, in this bear market. I mean, as you could see, we're working with Unity for a reason, but like we want to work harder on our NFT game, and we really want to get it up, because I mean, you know how hard it is for me to find an OG smooth deluxe spot, like golden deluxe spot. It's so hard. I've been looking for months and I cannot find it because people know that I want it.
Speaking of the deluxe spots, go back to Gordo over here. He said, do deluxe FutureBots have added utility over regular ones, or just more unique traits?
So the deluxe spots come with an added trait, which is a face screen. So there are different face screens on the deluxe spots. So it's a different like attribute you can have in game, different cosmetics and stuff. But also they come with airdrops. So you'll get more dedicated airdrops whenever we have our next big events with bigger artists, like we did with Cascade. We'll be airdropping those to deluxe spot holders. So that's just a nice little added, you know, incentive to pick those up. But we originally we said that we wanted to do 3, but I think we got rid of that and just said we're gonna just keep airdropping people stuff. So expect airdrops for FutureBot holders also, but you know, the deluxe bot holders, you'll probably get a little more extra stuff.
That's perfect. Yeah, the faceplates are really cool to see, and then like I said, that's one thing too, like the exclusivity of it. Like if you miss the Cascade event, like people know, like you have that little pet or whatever it was that you got from that, you can know like, hey, that guy was there either from back in the day, or depending on how rare those things get over time, like they become like nostalgic, you can buy them on the secondary market because they're an NFT and you can own that, and potentially they could be worth quite a bit of money over time, especially as the platform takes off. So I think it's like a major flex at the same time, like you said. So it not only is exclusive, it's perfect, man. That's the power of NFTs in like gaming. You can mix the two of those right there, where if you didn't get there during the exact time, you may also can pay up and have that flex later down the line.
But I will say, like, there is also an opportunity with these NFTs. So like the Chonky Narus, the Chonky Narus are a meme in the community. Like they're not, they weren't an NFT before. They were just a meme. And we brought those, we brought them to life. You know, we made them NFTs. We made them shiny. They were in the game. You know,
I love those Chonky Narus.
Like
they were so cool, man.
Having a virtual space like this, like it gives us a chance to explore and like expand on a brand. Like you have all this amazing IP, let us do something with it. And I think the Yummy team wasn't expecting everything that we brought, and they were so happy at the end of it. They were just like, this is insane. And we were just like, thank you, dude. Like this is why we want to keep working with them, because well, you guys know Yummy's the best.
Like going off of what Tommy was saying earlier about like how you guys are slept on, you guys really are. Like you guys, all these projects talk about virtual worlds and metaverses. You guys already have created something that people can actually go into when these events are happening. So I think it's just awesome, all the things you guys have planned out already, because you already have that step done. You already have the world in a sense completed. Not completed, but you know what I'm saying? You're able to get in there now, but then you can look further to everything else you can add to it.
Yeah, we have the building blocks, right? Like we have the ABCs of what an amazing book or FutureFest could be. But we're not quite there yet, and I don't think anybody in the virtual space, like concert space, is yet. But we're working every day towards it, and we're gonna keep building. And I think once we get good funding, that we'll actually be able to accomplish a lot of the goals that we have, like persistent worlds, marketplaces, and a few other things that we're interested in working in. Hopefully our level 3, which is VR, and once we incorporate all those things at the same time, it's gonna be insane.
That's what I'm
exciting,
pumped for. I say that a lot though. Like whoever makes the VR aspect of all these worlds or all the worlds first, I'm pumped for that. Just the fact that you're able to physically walk and move around with the VR headset, that is it for me. I love that.
With the headphones on, pumping some good music.
Yeah,
man.
like actually doing it, like doing the movements and making your character and FutureBot move with the VR capabilities.
And on top of it, you have the VR and the level 2, the avatars interacting with each other. You know, so it's no difference of what you choose to use, how you choose to interact. It's all happening at the same time.
What's so cool too, because like you said, anybody can get in. They can use whatever bot they want to use, and it could be the basic stuff. But they see people in there flexing with their little chunky Naroos and different backpacks and all that stuff, and they're like, "How do I get that?" And it's like, well, you need to create a wallet and do all these things. There's like so much. It's a good like barrier. Like gets people a stepping stone into the NFT world and it introduces them. So you don't have to do it, but if you want to, it'll kind of show them how to get into this space, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get all this Unity community, that whole Unite 2022 conference. I hope they all come and then they see you guys flexing and they're like, what is that? What's Cardano? What's an NFT? Like, I want people to get curious about it. Like this might be one of the best chances we've done this year, besides I think Cascade, to be able to like onboard a lot of people. Maybe not as much as Elsa Jean or whatever, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
Yeah, you got to bring them in the metaverse, huh?
And it's really cool too for the brands on Cardano, especially that are building like actual branded. Like imagine like an Ore, like FutureFest world, like something designed with Ore himself and you guys. Like how crazy that would be. So some of these branded projects, what you could really unlock the potential and world build for them too, because you guys have the assets with Unity and the devs to be able to do that.
We're hoping to do that. That's the February event. That's what we're doing with Veggie their farmers market. And the farmers market, the idea right now is that we want to do it twice a year. So we want to do it in spring and we want to do it in fall, and we want to get 50 projects to work with us, and we want to build out worlds for them and also build out booths so that people can literally have someone in VR at the booth interacting with FutureBots and stuff in level 2, and then also still have the concert aspect of it, have panels, have discussions, sell merch, like sell NFTs. Like we want to create this crazy virtual venue for this. And so if you guys have any projects that are interested in working with FutureFest and Veggie, please hit us up. We would love to of course work with the biggest people in CNFT, but also the ETH community. There's a lot of sappy seals a lot of seals out there. There's a lot of great like ETH and Solana people that are now in Cardano, so it would be great to like.
You heard of that Bored Ape Yacht Club one?
Yeah. It's a
rings a bell, right? Yeah, I think I've seen it like it's on like paper or something. Yeah, I actually had to pull it up just because there's another post yesterday, so that's why I was on the weekend, where she went into a little more detail, Elsa Jean, about her like this is what we get for not reading the full tweet, I guess. Access to holder only website, never be foreseen content, and then more interaction with her specifically. She said, "I'm creating NFTs because I believe it's a great way for creators like me to build a direct connection," which that's what is great to see. That's exactly like utilizing it in a fantastic way and taking advantage of it. They're taking, using it for what it's meant to be used for, not just simple, profile picture stuff or something that doesn't, have any further development potential.
Yeah, I think you think a utility token, that's like such a great idea. Like to frame it that way, it's like it's not just an NFT, guys. You can also join my community. It's great.
Right. As somebody was saying over here, the Happy Hoppers Club 1 year anniversary, please, for FutureFest. Make the swamp. Lake Cardano.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
That'd be a dope one.
Happy Hoppers.
Right. Concert right around the lake. There you go.
Hit me up. I'm telling you, I would love to
you
get
guys got
man.
Was it, did I always pronounce his name now? Is it Odin?
Or is it Udon, bro.
Udon. I'm terrible about that.
It's Udon? I thought it was Odin this whole time.
Dude, say
for a year and a half wrong.
Literally, Jub corrected us live.
It's like Aeonium Sky, man. I just never say that. I can never get it right.
No, going back to the the farmers market thing. So you're saying sell NFTs and whatnot. So can I get like it's like a slash yard sale? Can I have a booth to sell all the NFTs that I want to sell? Just like, hey, I have this list here. One man's trash, another man's treasure type of deal.
Hey, look, I got a bundle for you. I'll throw these 7 straight ones together. Give me 10
Yeah,
ADA. Get out of my face.
I'll give you 8 for it. Sold.
Well,
there
that's
you
the
go.
whole
Take
thing.
it.
Like,
Get outta here.
if you think about, you guys know festivals, right? Big festivals are
right.
The whole reason people have these is because it's for cross pollination. The whole idea why they have Taylor Swift and Drake on opposite sides is because people have to traverse the festival ground. But in doing that, you run into people, you see merch, like you see things along the way that makes you go, hey, wait, where'd you get that? and then you go pick it up. Look what happened at CNFTcon, right? Like you're walking around and you're like, where'd you get this plushie from?
I don't know that's where you got that shirt, bro, because I didn't get that one when I was there.
Yeah, look at
that shirt. Shit.
Where'd you get that pin from? Yeah, where did that shirt come from? Yeah.
Where'd you get that? Oh, okay. How much was it? Oh, well, I don't care. Here, take my money. Like people are into it. So like the idea of bringing cross pollination to NFT projects, I think is important, and I think that happened at CNFTcon. There were so many people that like I knew but I didn't know, but then now I left there like really feeling like, man, I need to get into goats. Oh, that's another thing I'm into. The last two I was into goats.
Same with Gosha.
And I was like, oh, I'm in, I'm all the way in. And then you know, but same thing with like dead rabbits. Like I wasn't too sure about them, but then after CNFTcon, I was like, oh dude, I need to get a dead rabbit. Like there's just like stuff like that happens, and you don't get a chance to do that on a day-to-day because we're all stuck on Twitter Spaces or whatever, very separated. But if we hold this what's it called? This event with Veggie Mates, and we bring these 50 of the biggest projects we can to the event and have booths and stuff, I think that cross pollination will happen with our voice chat, with the avatars, with events, with panels, with speakers, with people in VR talking to you at the event. Like, I think that this is the start of a great idea.
Yeah,
that can be
100%.
You could do like a mid-year like virtual CNFTcon in a sense. So it's not just the once a year in person, but you could do the mid-year virtual. So you can kind of, you know, what's going on halfway through the year with everyone getting ready for the in-person, but they can showcase some stuff they got virtually. Like that'd be something you guys do too. That'd be awesome.
But also,
we could host. I was gonna say we could host a live panel, right? From
that'd be cool.
CNFTcon thing straight to FutureFest for anybody.
I would love for you guys to do that if you guys want to. Let's talk after. I would love for you guys to do that.
We're down. 100%. We're down.
No, you know, and here's the best part though. Look, nothing that I'm talking about is let's do it in 3 to 5 years. I am talking about let's do it in February.
Yeah, 100%.
We have the tools, we have the platform. We just need to build it, and everything I'm saying already exists. We already have it. So that's the beauty of FutureFest. We're not promising you anything. We're delivering. That's all we do.
It's happening right now. Yeah, it's great. When was your first event? The Cascade, was that back in March or April?
March, I think.
Yeah, March. So it's crazy to see that that's been that long already, that you guys have already had these events. We're already 7 months from now, which is actually wild to think about. And you guys at the same time are just getting started too. So I'm really curious for the Unite one tomorrow, just to get a chance to jump in there and see what you guys have built. And then moving forward, what is the plan? Any more scheduled events that you guys can talk about for the rest of 2022? Or is everything kind of opening up for?
I believe we have one more, and then we're taking all of December to do some restructuring internally, because it's been a roller coaster since we decided literally to do our NFT project in December, like December 20th, and we're like, okay, we're gonna do the NFT project, and then on December 24th, right almost near midnight, we had our first 1,000 people on our Discord, and ever since then it's been go, and we haven't had a chance to really stop and think about, like, take a look at what we've done the last 4 quarters and what we're going to do for the next 4 quarters. And that's what I mean by like revisiting our NFTs. We think that what we did was good, but what we want to do is we want to bring them up to at least the level of what we're doing with our events. Like, if our events are fucking crazy and no one's ever seen any shit like this, like, why aren't our NFTs at that level? And so we're going to bring them up, and we want to bring up our community with us. Just because, I mean, I'm Cardano Papi, man. I talk shit about NFTs all day. I don't want to have, this project that people aren't like looking at, because we're doing something like historic. Like, tomorrow's event is the world's first event to do this, and it's kind of like, I want our community and our NFT and our floor price to really reflect that kind of stuff. Not financial advice, of course.
But like to say, just think you should think about it at least. No, I agree 100%. I think you guys are truly undervalued for what you guys are delivering, and I think part of it is just the fact that people just, even though we're in this NFT space, people are just starting to get into it, and they're, we're not fully there yet. So as we're building and you guys are just starting to get into it, I think the time will come as we all start to get used to the blockchain and really connecting. Because I think outside of me just being like a flipper to start out and now logging into these different websites and actually experiencing an event, probably a year and a half ago, I would not have done that. Like I literally just been like, nah, it doesn't sound like fun to me. But now having experience in the blockchain, meeting some of these projects, just seeing some of the artwork and being in the ecosystem has got me interested in so many new things. So I think as people start to discover that, they're going to get a chance to really be like, yo, that's something I need to be in, or I own part of that project, or I own a Vegemite, I own a Yummy, and they're doing something with FutureFest. I'm going to go jump over there and check that out. Boom, now I'm hooked because I had a great time at one of the things you guys hosted.
Yeah, I think that for my personal like NFT like experience, my adventure that I've been on, which is recorded on TikTok. So if you're not following me on TikTok, check it out. I started doing that, but I started doing that again, by the way.
I did new videos. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing those again.
Yeah, because at the con, Beyond Rockets gave me the biggest hug, and he was like, "Cardano Papi, thank you so much for covering my project so early." And I was like, really? I was like, I felt like I was like, maybe people were gonna, take my advice to flip, and like I didn't want to fuck up your project. He's like, no. He's like, I appreciate it so much. And that was so many project, like, the founders were telling me stuff like that I was like, dude, maybe I should get back into this. Like, 100%. not to like advise people what to mint, but like just maybe put a spotlight on projects and creators I think need it.
Putting the spotlight and to hear your perspective and passion behind it, because you do have a good insight on projects and you have a good eye for things. So I think people like to hear what you have to say about stuff. So the fact that you started making them again, I was really like, oh, excited. All right, cool. He's got a new one out now. That's awesome. So I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, and why we even started TikTok in the first place. It was like, we gotta get on this Cardano Papi thing. Like, he knows.
Yeah,
we did. We started it and didn't do it, but it was because of you. It was because of you. Yeah, there it is. But yeah, it's been a long hiatus for you, man. It was great to see you back onto the screen. So it's just like an easy, fun, quick updates and knowledgeable, man. And I feel like, it's such a good, you're so good in front of the camera too, man. You're so charismatic. So it makes it fun. I missed those intros back from the CNFT Taco Tuesday days because it was just like so much energy, high, ready to go, man. So I'm glad that you're getting a chance to do that again.
I was going to say the same thing, Tommy, because when you were like, oh, I hope that you guys are excited about this, I was like, even if we weren't Papi, but everyone's excited now. Like, having you on here gets us pumped. We're ready to go.
There's
absolutely, dude.
There have been some amazing things minting, but I'm really more just proud of the people that I know now. Like, I feel like I really know Nemo. I feel like I really know, HYPESKULL. I feel like I really know Jub. Shout out to Jub in the chat. Yeah. Like I met Stagwolf, and I met all these real people behind the PFPs, people behind the projects, and now I kind of want to just kind of devote my time, any spare time I have. I probably won't be TikToking every day, but I want to devote whatever I can to keep helping push things forward in the space, because people I found don't know how to market themselves, and like they don't talk about their accomplishments. For the last 2 weeks, the craziest one was HYPESKULL, and I was like, you guys have made literally every ad promo. They're up for 5 Clio awards this year. They won 11 last year. Clio's like the Oscars for like advertisement, and they're award-winning company, and no one knows it.
I was gonna say, why is that not talked about more? Because it's the first time hearing about it from you. That's great.
That's what I'm saying. And so then they're making all this stuff for like Black Adam and Batman and Dune, and I'm like,
it's crazy.
No one knows about this in Cardano. Like, why aren't we championing this? So that's why I was like, that's why I need to do TikTok, and that's why I started doing TikTok again, was because I was like, projects need help with that. Maybe there's just not enough of them, and they don't have the people and the experience, or they just don't have the outlets to do it. And I was just like, let me at least try to be the voice, even if it's only for a minute and only on TikTok. Like, let me at least try to help. And after I did the video for them, a ton of people came back into the project, and You know, the creators were saying thank you to me for helping them, and I was just like, no, dude, like I'm not doing this because I'm a holder now. I'm doing this just because I really think that this is an important moment in blockchain history, that you guys did the NFTs for Lord of the Rings, and no one's talking about it. Like, people need to know.
I had no idea.
That's
Yeah, that's
insane,
amazing
dude.
to hear. That's crazy.
I just went over to their thing, and TJ, I pulled the status in the chat. If you want to click on that real quick, but
Sorry,
I just went over to their Twitter.
JPG. Sorry.
Yeah, the status, I just know that's literally what it is. The first like tweet over there, pinned tweet on their Discord right now, for the Lord of the Rings right there.
First ever movie NFT from a major studio. So I work at NBC Universal. That's not a I'm doxed. Everybody knows it. So I work at NBC Universal, and my boss, the first thing she did in the morning was she emailed me to tell me about this, and she was like, expect more of this happening in Hollywood in the future. And I didn't even know this. That's how I heard about it, from my boss. And then everybody was talking about it, bro. Everybody, Variety, everybody in Hollywood. I work in Hollywood. Everybody in Hollywood was talking about this, because every major studio has been trying to figure out how they're gonna tackle NFTs and how they were gonna do it. And Warner Brothers beat everybody to the punch with this Lord of the Rings NFT. And then I was like, wow, this is a historic moment. And then I found out fucking HYPESKULL did the art, and I was like, are you kidding me?
That's
really
because all the bonus features, I'm just watching the video now, like of what you get with the NFT itself. That's so sick. Such a good idea to do, as far as like, instead of having a physical disc or even just a digital copy, this is just even more to that's another layer of being a fan of a movie or a show or whatever. The you know, it's endless what they could do with this.
Yeah, and obviously you don't own the IP to Lord of the Rings. They're never gonna let you have that. But this is, for me, this is the step that Hollywood needs to take, that is in the direction to get us to onboarding more millions, billions onto Web3. And I'm happy that this is happening. I'm happy HYPESKULL is participating in it, and that's why I fucking minted. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's been a lot of mints on Cardano, but like my perspective on things, I think, is like more of a what's historic, what's first of its kind, what's never been done, and also what's really unique in the space. And those are the things I have been minting recently.
That's insane. See, this is why I love talking to you. We got to catch up a little bit more, because we get lost in our bubbles of different projects that we're in, is that we don't sometimes miss out on all the other things going on. It's so easy to get lost inside this, but it's good to get a different perspective like this, because I would have had no idea, to be honest with you. HYPESKULL was something to me that was more like an OG project that had some dope artwork last year, and I'd stopped following. But to see that they are still continuing right now and to be on this level of stuff, man, with that branding and that network, that makes me just like, yo, HYPESKULL right now.
And they're not done.
Part of that ecosystem.
And they're not done. Like they're still going to be working with this Warner Brothers. It's funny. It's called Warner Bros NFT. They're going to be working with them into the foreseeable future. So this is just the first of many things to come from that studio. So check it out.
Think about like Ori, right? Like Ori is part of that. I use Tommy Hilfiger as an example, and some other major like artists that they've done music videos with. And they're talking about Ori as a brand, right? Well, HYPESKULL, same kind of thing. Like, you got connections like Warner Brothers. I mean, that's incredible to me, because that's direct access to some of the biggest people in Hollywood right there. So that doesn't get talked about enough, but like, obviously that's something that they should be marketing right now, because I think that a lot of people would be like, holy shit, I need to be a part of this right now, or at least take a look at it.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Isn't that crazy? Of all the places this studio, OK Perfect could have gone, they came to mint on Cardano, and and no one's talking about it. It drives me crazy. It drives me. That's why I'm back doing TikToks for.
Sorry, I was shopping.
Right. Yeah, dude. Respect. Yeah, over there. Shout out to Eddie Z over there. But yeah, respect to you, dude. I can generally here to showcase Cardano NFTs in the best light. Keep on educating us and providing positive influence in the space, dude. Can't thank you enough for what you do. And like you said, it comes off as like you said, like, you're humble inside the space. You can tell you want to want to grow this and make this a better place for us all. And just happy, like I said, we get a chance to chat with you too, man.
Oh, thank you
It's
for
been dope
having me,
getting a
man.
chance to know you.
I've been wanting to come back on the show forever, man. You guys have had all the top
It's
projects
crazy.
on here, all the top creators, all the top influencers, and I'm just like, damn, can I come back? Like, I just want to.
Anytime you want, man. Just come on, bro. We're just chilling.
Yeah, I know. It's so
Build
it's
it
so
for the
crazy
Halloween
because it's
episode
so,
too. You know, it's not like it's any
Yeah,
other
dude.
night. Yep. So
yeah. This
Speaking
is
of Halloween,
a special
though,
one right here.
I do have to get going. I have to go on
Yes.
a candy run, and I have plenty of houses to terrorize. So I'm gonna have to leave in a few minutes. But the last thing I want to leave you guys with, real quick, again, Unity is having their Unite 2022 conference tomorrow. We are holding the first multi-destination virtual concert alongside Unity and a few other great projects. Our main act is going to be Blue the Tiger, an amazing, super talented guitarist, actually she DJs, she does all kinds of shit, but it's gonna be her and her full band. It's a free event. Please come check it out. If you have a FutureBot, if you have a deluxe bot, if you have any cosmetics, please come show out. Let's show all these Unity people and devs and investors that there's something happening in Web3, that there's something happening on FutureFest, and there's something happening in Cardano, so we can help onboard more people, so we can all have an amazing and beautiful bull market in the next few years, you know?
Heard that, dude.
Absolutely, man. You know we will be there. And then tomorrow, that is November 1st at 4:15 p.m. Eastern. You said maybe it might open up a little bit early, closer to about 4 o'clock, and that's going to last for about 1 hour, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's gonna be a good time.
Perfect.
And if you're interested, yeah, there's a lot of people we're working with, the room, and they're gonna be doing it on VR chat, and that's gonna be amazing. And also we're gonna be able to stream it with some links. But I recommend please go to futurefest.io, set your reminders, and join us tomorrow for some fun. It's a free event. Come check out what we do.
Perfect. Masa, yeah, dude. Masa, just start your day a little
like
early, 5:15.
Grab your cup of coffee. You know, you're good to go. That's right. Yeah.
Jump
Actually,
in and
5:15.
start
Yeah,
your day out right.
for sure.
Cup of coffee.
Yeah, it's a little early day, but hey, it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. I'm hoping because that 4:15 is a little like right in the middle of like end of the day for me, so I'm gonna try to sneak in there.
You know you working.
Early worm.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't work.
Right.
Bro. I
Yeah,
see
well,
Discord
you're
and
done by
man
then.
and flipping. He ain't working.
We'll see how tomorrow goes. But yes, I will definitely try to be there. And then Papi, as always, man, it's always great to host you on here. We'll have to do this a little bit more often, not wait 6-7 months in between.
Dude, invite me
since the last
on
one.
whenever. I would love just to talk NFT. I didn't know this was happening with Happy Hoppers, and now I bought 3. And I'm just like,
Dude,
I'm about
great.
to buy high school because of you. So
that's what I'm saying, man. You trade the info back and forth, and it works out perfect. Do you want to give the last keyword we're gonna do? We got 3 more giveaways still to do, but maybe I'll let you do the last keyword. We got another hopper we can put up for grabs real quick before you head out.
I know, easy, super easy. Do I do it now?
yep.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, exclamation FutureFest.
There it is. You heard it here. Exclamation FutureFest. We'll let that run for about 1 minute, guys. Put that into the chat to win one of the spooky Halloween Happy Hoppers over there. I think we have 3 more to go. So exclamation FutureFest before Papi gets out of here, and we'll get that out there, you guys. Make sure you guys are in the F35 Discord as well.
Can you see this video that you're looking at? If you scroll down just a little
Yes.
bit to the so we were talking to Papa, and she let us borrow her clay, and we made this little animation with it. I don't know if you can play the sound, but it was so fun to play with these clays in our world. And you can you can download them for free as long as you're a holder.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we've just been playing with them and seeing what we can do with Clay Nation and what we can do with their avatars.
This is dope.
And it's been fun. So imagine
Man, those are gonna look so good.
Imagine running around Future.
Wasn't ready to see a clay twerk tonight,
clay.
though. That was not something I was expecting.
You see the Freedom 35 rocket?
Wait, what? We were in there? No. We'll call it the Freedom 35 rocket, right?
I don't know if we
Space
can
yacht,
claim
right
that rocket. It's like
I know.
Yeah, like the general PFP,
yeah,
right?
it's a rocket.
I'm gonna roll.
Perfect, guys. We got
Hope he
about-
wins. I'm gonna roll it.
All right,
3,
TJ,
2, 1. Faux bar with the win.
Faux bar has the win. Faux bar, there it is.
This is one I'd be happy
It's,
to win. I'd double this, no problem.
Yeah, right. There you go.
And I don't mean like
Faux
it's
bar.
like the floor, the price, the floor. I just mean like it is accessible. It's not, 4,000 floor or something like that. So it'd be fun to win one of these and be like,
It's
all right,
always
now we got to
fun.
give away 2.
There you go. So let's do the. I want to do the spooky OG.
V3 or left.
Spooky OG.
Yeah,
Spooky OG.
There you go, Fobar. Spooky OG. Congrats on the win. Make sure you guys are over inside of the F35 Discord and message TOMMY. I'll be on the podcaster role up there, and I will make sure to get you guys squared away on that. But Papi, dude, thank you so much for jumping on and spending some time with us on Halloween tonight and giving us some awesome info too, man. It's awesome to catch up on what you've been working on and just see the growth for you personally inside the space, man. It's been awesome to see.
Keep making those TikToks, man.
Yeah, man. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, it's Cardano Papi, and find me on TikTok, also at Cardano Papi _. I usually cover NFT projects, not just Cardano exclusively, mostly because there's some crazy shit happening in the Web3 world. If you're not checking out Reddit avatars, do not sleep on Reddit avatars. That shit is crazy. And also check out FutureBots and Deluxe FutureBots on JPG. The floor is not looking too bad. I want to pick some up, whatever. Not financial advice, but I hope to see all of you guys tomorrow. And thank you guys again. You boys have been amazing. Thank you for showing me all the love the past few months. And I hope to talk to you guys soon.
Absolutely, man.
Yep.
Anytime.
Awesome, dude. We'll take it easy. We'll go catch you tomorrow, man. Have a great night. Perfect. Dude, that was... Man, I'm so I love when people come on right now because it's just like, man, I gotta go look at this, I gotta look at that.
I'm about to buy high school for I'm not even kidding because I've always liked them, but the fact that they're just that so in depth with what they got going on and who they've collabed with already and what who
their team is, and the quality of their work for sure.
Yeah.
Why are they so low and affordable?
Where are they at right now? It's a floor.
150. Like
really,
in comparison of what they do.
Really, that's amazing.
And they were, I think, 100 mint too.
I was going to say that's something that we've seen in a lot of spaces. I mean, even when we had Corn and Friends on, who was it that he did a music video for? Tommy, help us out here. You remember TJ?
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X, like it was huge. Like that's out of control. It's crazy. You know what I mean? So some of the talent that Cardano has attracted, some of the artists that come into this space. Which one?
Let's go, TJ. Get in high school, dude. Big shout out to Papi though for jumping on there. It's always great to see him. Look at TJ.
I like this one. It's a little. It's like
I like the purple.
That's why I like the purple and the eyes and stuff.
Cardano should reevaluate that and go with purple.
I really like that a lot. Yeah, I just like the colors in the background. I had to snipe one. I had to get it. I wanted it.
There it is.
Where's our overlay, Tommy? Did you ever set that up? You didn't upload it, did you?
He did.
Oh, I do have the upload.
He did.
Yeah,
I put up for a second, but it wasn't lined up properly.
Does it? Yeah, no, you gotta move yourself.
Ooh. There we go.
It's not big enough.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Well, you got a dinosaur.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know.
Tommy was gonna do a howling effect. Did you hear him?
Ow.
That's a sound jack-o'-lantern thing.
Oh man! Well, happy Halloween, guys. If anybody's just tuning in, this is our F35 weekly live stream. We just chatted with Cardano Papi, talking CNFTs and FutureFest. They have their event Unite 2022 tomorrow and partner with Unity at 4:15 p.m. Eastern for 1 hour. So if you guys are not there, go check that out tomorrow. You do not need to own a FutureBot, but if you own one, you can swag out with your own custom stuff. So make sure to check that out. We did talk a little bit of Ore earlier. TJ, I know we were talking. Today's Mallard Monday. We had Demosthenes in them on not too long ago. I was into space earlier today as well.
I didn't get to listen.
Dude, did you see some of those Chamber of Reflections on Twitter? People inside the community, that was their latest challenge.
The only one I saw was who was in our Discord? I'm drawing a blank now. They made a song and it was good.
Oh, Wunge.
Wunge, yeah, it was really good. I liked Wunge's.
Dude, he did like a folklore song, like legit, like. Dude, type that in. Type in Chamber of Reflection in Twitter, and you'll get all the Mallard order posts. But you should look those up, man, because I did not get a chance. I just was busy this past few days and didn't get a chance to turn mine in. But I feel like I still want to make one just because it was really cool. But it essentially
you
was
have like 2
like
days to do it, don't you? Or is it due today?
No, it's done. It was yesterday. Okay. They extended it.
Oh no, the Halloween contest was due or finished tomorrow. I think it was.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
type in
that's right.
reflection over here. Chamber of Reflection on Twitter. You should post that over there, bro. Look how crazy some of these are. It was such a cool thing to see for the
Dinosaur
community.
mask off. You were like eating the mic and loud.
Oh, I knocked the mic thing off. There it is. How's it now?
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Are you typing that in? It's
Good,
Chamber of
good.
Reflection?
In Twitter or on their page?
Yeah, it's on Twitter. That's what I was trying to help you out with, but yeah, the microphone was all up in my grill. Literally. Chamber of Reflection.
Yeah, I see some of them now.
I spelled it wrong. You should post it. Bring that up on the screen. Some people had some really cool stuff. And then on top of that too,
duck noises for this one with the Demosthenes PFP. Let's look at it. Oh, hold on. Let's turn this off for a second. Get the audio.
Scrap that one. I thought it was gonna get even crazier, but no. But there was really
he
cool that people
controlling that?
were
Was
able
that
to
a
do like
VTuber animation?
I think so.
it looked like it. It looked like it, but I think the coolest part about the like Chamber of Reflection was like how creative everybody really got. Like there's people like making videos and like dedications, like you said, one's made a whole song, like really got people to come and like step out of their comfort zone. And I think that's one thing for like Mallard where that's been really kind of crazy to see. How like dedicated the community is to creating stuff and how like talented some people are inside of there. I just wanted to shout that out.
This one's cool. They have a little stop motion with the ducks here. I won't put the sound on this time.
You got a little share screen.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was Monas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody like I said, they were all just didn't matter who they were. Like there were so many creative different like posts and things like that. But the fact that people are actually doing that was the wild thing to me. And I think that's part of why I think Mallard is so like strong as a community. Is because these guys are just like, people are dedicated to what these are doing and they're having fun with it. I think that's an important part of like Mallard and why they've really been taking off over these last few weeks.
Even like their days and stuff too. Like Mallard Monday, tomorrow's going to be Bowl Cut
today.
Yeah, so I mean, they just rally behind a lot of things. And did you see what's his face's friend was sweeping the floors on Saturday? They bought like 20 ducks. Luo Fang, I think that their name was.
Yeah, it's got big people coming into the space for Mallards recently, and on top of that too, they've got their altar that's getting ready to. They're still taking some more submissions. I think they're extending that right now, and then the relic is getting ready to come out here. They dropped a Medium article since the last time we talked to them, and that Medium article kind of detailed out the altar and some of the relic stuff as well. So really cool stuff that these guys are building. That print shop thing that they're doing. I know Demosthenes was talking about the printer is like huge, and they're printing like their actual ducks and like real life utility. They're trying to bring business in that way for the company, and then using those royalties and those profits to invest back to the holders and the project itself. So they're like making a brand and like using that money to put back into the project, which I thought was really cool.
This one's sick. I didn't see this one. I just like what's this called?
What I'm saying.
Board, man. I can't. I'm drawing blanks tonight. Like the detective board. What's this board called?
The one that Charlie.
There's a name for it.
There's a name for it.
There's a name for it. I don't know. Just like like when you're doing an investigation.
It's the one where he's just like standing there and he's just like.
When you're talking about in Pepe like, Sylvia, when you're talking about It's Always Sunny, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Got boxes full of Pepe over here.
Yep, absolutely. But yes, no, I just wanted to shout that out from Mallard, just how cool the community was over this past week. Really getting
how talented and creative.
That's really good. Too. That's what I'm saying. But it get people to step out of their comfort zone too, which you don't normally a project. You don't really find that often, where like people are willing to create that stuff. So I think the engagement that they've been able to like foster from the community and through these events has been absolutely like insane. Their marketing campaign they've done.
Well, I think that's what Demosthenes was trying to say too. Is he didn't want just simple tasks in a sense. He wanted people to kind of really, show their creativity side, be a kid again, and just kind of have fun with it. To really, not work for it, but to, like I said, to have fun with it.
And put some effort into it.
Yeah.
Like, don't just like, hey, we're not just
evidence board.
They give away enough stuff
for evidence board
like already.
Dude, I feel like I'm watching a trailer for like a whole.
What
like,
I'm saying, like everyone that I've seen so far it's really good.
Dude, it makes me like want to get creative though myself, where I want to create something even though I know I can't do that.
Also, just
it makes me want to like learn it.
I would love to try to do something like that.
Also, I said like, some people are like creating songs and doing like poems, like just doing anything they can.
That's cool.
There's now some other thing that I don't know if you're in that group chat, TJ, or if you open that up inside the Discord. There's something like Shadow Beak.
I saw that. I just saw the Shadow Beak thing actually.
I don't know if everybody can see that yet, but yeah, that's something new that people are going to be posting.
I don't know if it's a certain role then. I don't know.
It might be I don't know if it's invitation holders only or if there's certain roles inside the Discord that you need. But yeah, the Shadow Beak thing is something new. Oh, sorry, Demosthenes and Nemesis and everybody if that was not meant to be shared. But yes, there's something else they got going on as well. So relics are the next big thing. The first one's that Cup of Intellect and Confusion. So I'm curious to see what the utility will be on that. So big shout out to Mallard. I just wanted to like highlight that Chamber of Reflection. I thought that was really cool to see.
Off, dude. Come on.
Why?
I can't take you serious. At least Tom's cat ears are like fading in and out, so it's tolerable.
Yeah, it'd probably be worse if you could see him
the whole time. Yeah, so your just dinosaur mask is just.
I give it to Restream and the green screen technology here though. It's getting the really well.
It is.
Oh, well, that's how I got my normal green screen on the back right now. It's doing work.
Mine's doing shitty right now. Zoom does really well. Look at that.
Zoom does really well on the green screen, but it depends. Like, you need to have like a nice my green screen's like right here. Like it's like I touch like super close. But other than that, I don't know. Anything else that you guys have been looking forward to? We
still have more giveaways, don't we?
Oh, we do.
We have 2 more to go. Oh,
run those real quick. I gotta get water.
Well, let's go.
I'm so glad having Papi on. I mean, he does really get me. I mean, when we have CNFT VTC on, like, it just like people that we kind of knew before they had their project a little bit. It's fun talking to them just because they are so passionate about the collector side.
Mm-hmm. What do you say? Oh, the Jellycube. I did see that. Jellycubes season 2 is coming out in January 14th, 2023. Oh, 100%. I mean, you would think, when you talk about like alpha groups over there, I've been in there and seen, what they got going on. They've got a ton of stuff. Makes sense, especially with the market price the way that it is right now. So it'll pay off for all the early investors over there. If you find value out of that, I think it's a good, like I said, it's a resource hub. The price has been doing crazy on secondary right now too.
Let's share the announcement. You shared it.
That's blocked, dude. And all the people over there that put out stuff. What else we got over there? You're pulling it up right now.
Yeah, you just announced it 4 minutes ago.
Oh wow, 1250 January 14, 500 data, whitelist only. There you go, January 13th. You have until January 13th to get one. So I can imagine if the mint price for that is 500 data, that's I can only imagine what the floor will do over time for those. So, dude, shout out to what he's built over there, man. He's been grinding, hustling, crushing it, man. Dope. What else? There's trying to think of like other projects and other things coming up. We have giveaway, yeah. So let's run a giveaway. My bad. I have 2 other ones in my other wallet that I didn't use because I'm keeping one of those swimmers for myself. So I bought my own full set. So run.
You only have 1 more giveaway then? Is that what you're saying?
No, I have the full 6. I just am not going to give away 2 swimmers. We'll pull a different one.
What's left to give away then? There's 1 left then, right?
No, we got 2 left.
2 left?
Mm-hmm. For whatever reason, this website's not working. I got a Junkyard one to give away, and
a Deep Forest.
Deep Forest, yes.
Junkyard, Deep Forest.
Junkyard and Deep Forest. Let's run another giveaway for everybody hanging out in chat. Keyword this time around. What have we not used yet?
Hold on before you say it. All right.
Before I say it.
What's the word?
Let's do. Dinosaur. T-Rex.
Right, pick one.
Dinosaur.
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 Exclamation point dinosaur.
We'll get you a happy hopper. Spooky happy hopper.
Yeah, you can win again.
Yeah, if you guys win multiple times, and good luck to you. You can be like Rez over here.
Buy a Powerball.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they did the Powerball drawing.
Dinosaur.
Be my slow pour.
We'll let that run for like 1 more minute over here, guys. Exclamation point dinosaur. And then this thing's coming off. I love the Curly Knox's comment way back. He's like, dude, watching the T-Rex at 2x speed's wild.
All right, let's see.
That was a quick minute, dude.
Was it 6 seconds or down?
60 seconds, dinosaur. Everybody get your last dinosaur. Exclamation dinosaur.
Eligible users. Doesn't matter. 16 eligible users. So
No, it doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It could be lowercase, capital. It doesn't matter.
Users.
Keep going. Exclamation dinosaur. We'll win you a happy hopper. We'll do the junkyard hopper this time.
All right.
The spooky ones. Yeah, run it.
3, 2,
1.
Rena Red. Shout out to Rena Red.
Rena Red, congrats over there. You are, and I know where you're on our Discord already. So
Yep.
shoot a message over to TOMMY, and I will get you set up with that junkyard hopper. Red.
You guys got a lot of trick-or-treaters down there, TJ?
No, not my street. I mean, we went trick or treating, but when we came home, I didn't get any anyway.
Oh, so you guys you didn't do it on your own.
No, when my son was first born, we stayed at the house, didn't trick or treat. Obviously, we got like 4 kids the whole night, and that was like a group of 2 sets.
Really?
Yeah.
There's so many kids downstairs over here. There are like hundreds over here. But it's like a neighborhood that like everybody drives to too. So it's wild to see so many people.
Yeah.
And we're on the 2nd floor too, so like nobody comes up this way. So it's all like on the street, so we just avoid it. Tom, I love that cat here where it's just like poking right now.
All right. So what's the next drawing name?
I respect Bango over there with the exclamation raptor. That was good. It's a nice sneak attack one. Yeah, we got one last one. I think it's the Deep Forest hopper. We'll do one last one here, huh?
Trick or treat?
You know what? That's a lot to write. Some on my feet.
Give you something good to eat?
How about fun size?
Fun size?
Fun size?
Yeah, like the candy bars you get on.
How about
candy?
How about F35?
There you go.
Fun size.
That's an easy one.
All right, exclamation point F35.
That will get you the
Fun size.
Deep Forest one. Deep Forest hopper.
We just gave away the Deep Forest one, didn't we?
No, I literally go look in our chat. Junkyard hopper.
Oh, the junkyard. We gave away the junkyard.
I've got 2.
Oh, I got 2.
No, I got other ones in another wallet.
All right.
I need to sneak.
Exclamation point F35. That's an easy one. Eddie Z, I appreciate the spell out, but we're doing numbers only.
Gordo did it too.
40 did it.
I love how creative can everybody get EFF. F. Left 35. Now exclamation F35. We'll give you guys about 10 more seconds here, and then we are going to end this final giveaway over here for the night. Halloween themed over here. You can give it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Congrats to Tony Dial.
Tony Dial, Tony Deal.
Tony Deal, Dial.
Congrats, Tony. I think he's won before over on the stream. Congrats, man. Let me write that over there. You'll win the Deep Forest Hopper. Deep Forest Hopper, Tony. I know you're over on our Discord, but shoot TOMMY a message on Discord, and I will get that set up. There you go. Congrats, Tony. Shout out to all the winners tonight of our hoppers, and thank you guys for hanging out with us over here on Halloween.
A little late one.
It's about 11. Yeah, it's a little 11:30 over here on a Halloween night on a Monday. So appreciate everybody chilling, hanging out. I know there's a lot of stuff upcoming. I think one big project that I know that I'm excited for, I think we're working to get something set up, is good old Keyboard Warriors.
Yes.
I guess one of the ones I got an eye on right now. I think 100%. A lot of people do as well. Outside of that, looking forward to another week. We'll do the podcast. It drops every Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. So we'll have that running this week. And then also next week's show should be a packed one too with some guests. So
yes,
make sure to keep an eye out, especially if you're into some staking rewards. We'll definitely, I think we're gonna be joined by the guys from Proxies and Mutants next week. So
dope.
Keep an eye out for that. Anything else? Shirts. If there's anybody still interested in that, I will promise I'll make a post this week. I'm gonna get that set up and post that over in the Discord. If anybody's interested in that. And then Discord roles are another thing on our checklist here. Get you guys cleaned up on those. Get some OG. When OG 2.0?
I wanted to do that yesterday when we were playing, but it ended up just being
making the thumbnail.
Making the thumbnail.
Crushing.
Just talking.
Yeah. But
as always,
hope everybody.
Thanks for
everybody's had a good Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. And we'll catch you next week.